It is. I've seen the memes.
Didn't have a few number ones.
I am number one.
There's only one number one.
Okay, Russell Collins.
Hey, welcome back to the Kabsa Boys. What's poppin'? Episode 233, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. We haven't really checked. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Shout out to our tens and listeners. I got the homie Turks right behind me. I got Champs right next to me. I got number one in the building.
Pass the Kabsa on all socials. Subscribe. Do things.
Do thumbs. Do thumbs, please.
Like us.
Use your thumbs to do things.
Great call to action.
Yeah.
Well done. Do thumbs.
Any other call to action before we go away?
We have, by popular demand, initiated a long-form email, rants@passthekapsa.com. Send us your stupid ideas and questions and long-form thoughts and rants.
It's called rants.
Literally
Don't send
rants.
us ideas and questions. It's called rants.
Or rants. If you want to
It's
rant, you know where to
Select all. Content. Content, ya عاد. Content.
By popular demand.
All right.
I
We need
demand
to
it.
fly through this episode because Turks got to go.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Or Turks actually just might leave middle of the episode.
Probably.
he's going-
We honestly do not really
I
care.
need to go see people like punch the shit out of each other.
Hurt each other.
Yeah.
Hate each other.
So anyway, how's everybody doing? What y'all been up to?
Yes,
Good. Alhamdulillah.
recapping our discussion. Yes, I am clean because I had to be at FII this week.
Oh, wow.
How was it?
Very packed.
Very businessy?
Very businessy.
Checks out.
Very businessy. Lots of people there that didn't have to be there, of course.
Oh, that's a theme in everyone's Saudi.
That's the theme. But alhamdulillah.
People
it
are
was-
excited about the future.
Yes. And it was very packed. And the amount of people who are there just for Timeleh is astounding. But
What?
vibes.
And also,
Riyadh?
that's also part of the future.
Yes, Timeleh is the KPI on some people, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. It's all about the future. Yeah.
There was no major announcements, right?
PIF signed a contract with Pirelli to, I believe, develop a tire manufacturing plant in Saudi Arabia, which is
Okay.
interesting.
Nice.
There was a bunch of similar announcements from other companies, most of them under PIF. PIF also conducted a asset management forum, one of the first of its kind. It basically talked about asset management in the MENA as a whole, which is a very technical subject, but fascinating to people who are in the know.
Interesting.
Yes,
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing.
it was very tiring. I lost weight.
Thank God. Yeah.
Yes, but
Much needed.
my head remained the same.
That's the issue.
Forever.
Yeah.
There was also
You're going for that
you-
bobblehead
you-
figure. Yeah.
There
You
was
joke.
also another announcement.
No, but coming back to my head, you joke, but الطاقية, it bored itself into my skin because there was not.
Of course, they don't make it that big. Yeah. There are no.
1 more hour, I've gotten a stroke probably.
Wow.
You were saying another announcement.
There was another announcement for Her Royal Highness Princess Reema bint Sultan.
The launch
Shamsi.
of a Wave, the latest collective action platform launched by Her Royal Highness Princess Reema bint Bandar in partnership with the Ministry of Energy and powered by FII. Wave has a vision to achieve ocean regeneration within a human generation. Bro, that's such a powerful message.
That's a bar
Again.
Achieving ocean regeneration within a human generation.
Interesting.
Bro, I can't
Yeah.
stress just how important this is. This is literally like
That's a tagline.
so Wave will achieve its vision by engaging diverse stakeholders across geographies, industries, and sectors, harnessing their collective energy to drive a global wave. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Okay.
wink.
Of regenerative ocean action. Wave activates unique and diverse partnerships, provides access to resources to generate actionable ocean insights, spark global awareness and engagement, catalyze blue innovation, and advance thought leadership. Wave programs will include an ocean data platform, a global awareness campaign, innovation support programs, thought leadership engagement, interactive toolkits, and various resources. Bro, this is such a great initiative, honestly. For people who don't know, the sea is important, and we have been polluting it for a long time.
Wallah?
And yes, Turks.
I didn't hear about the turtles. So,
The turtles. Have you not heard about the Great Atlantic or Pacific trash
the Trash Island?
spot? Yes.
You're talking about Trash Island? Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a literal miles wide trash spot in the middle of the ocean.
The Turks are very fragile. They get their ass kicked by plastic straws.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hard shell for what?
and not just that. Like if we're looking at the importance of the ocean and just maintaining life for, everybody that actually lives by the coast, it's you can't understate just how important such an initiative is. considering how it is global in scale and it aims to kind of bring everybody together around the same issue. It is a huge issue that affects everybody around the world.
Yeah.
And having the vision and the foresight to actually develop a platform that brings people together, honestly, is just another example of Saudi leading by example.
Yeah, we have to save the ocean because everything in the ocean is delicious.
And
Okay. The partners. Okay, stop. Okay, you're hungry.
What it is.
Yeah, that's the core reason. Yeah.
And-
Yeah, I get it,
and-
yeah.
We hung
life.
Sushi. Yes.
and life.
Yeah.
Not just sushi, octopus as well.
They already announced the partners. Have you seen the list?
No.
The list is wild.
Okay. Who?
Neom,
Of course.
Ma'aden,
Okay.
Yes.
Ministry of Energy, of course.
Mm.
AMB Bank. These are different partners. There's Anchor partners, strategic partners, program partners, initiative partners. There's a lot of. There's Noon. There's Nemshi.
Well, the idea here,
I can't see very well.
Carbon
so-
footprint, I assume. No,
Yeah, Sabic, Aramco. My bad, let me get close. Sabic, Aramco. Who else? Ocean X. There's a lot of people involved in this. I really cannot see very well.
Should have gotten the bifocals.
You should.
Yeah. Thank you.
Not the right term.
No.
Not the right term.
جيبوا نظارة تبونة يلا.
Allah, I'm blind.
it's a new program, so I'm guessing it's going to engage with people not just in Saudi and across the region, across the world. At the end of the day, like you need to start, like you start an avalanche by throwing a snowball, right? And this is how you start it. You throw a snowball, and this is how you start collecting partners by actually providing a blueprint and a plan for people.
And
to
also
follow.
coming in with strong partners that can help empower you.
No, not just that. Actually, setting the agenda for me. That's the big part here. That I'm looking at. The fact that we are taking action on a global scale, starting small, yes, but with the vision to grow and scale across the world in the future for such an important issue.
It's amazing.
I
Shout
also-
out to Her Royal Highness.
We also love turtles.
We do.
Yeah.
We really do.
Yeah, turtles are great.
Amen.
Anyway, off to other topics. Anything else happen?
I was part of a very interesting conversation this week. As you know, I am a smart boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about we get to Smart Boy later on? First off, this episode, we were so close on not having it because someone here had COVID.
Because of
Yes.
reasons.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is the third time this person has COVID. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's someone that wish he gets burned by the sun and drowned in the sea.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Amen.
saying.
But if
No puns.
No puns.
if there's one thing we can say for this person, I mean, this man has great mana'ah at this point.
Subhanallah.
Yeah. Getting COVID 3 times. Great.
Three times.
Yeah.
Mana'ah, powerful
Yeah.
man.
He is ready for the next pandemic.
Honed. Ew. Yeah.
Yeah, crafted by
Yo, do you know what's so bad about
pathogens.
this? The
What's
fact
so
that
bad?
Shamsi's gonna tell his grandkids when he talks about COVID.
I got it 3
survived
times.
Three times.
and I had 3 vaccines that didn't help.
And
Yeah,
And-
I forgot that people actually still got COVID. That's the issue.
I mean, I forgot it was actually still a thing until I stopped.
yeah,
tasting.
your grandkids
and
are
I'm
gonna,
like, oh crap!
Yeah.
Not this again.
your grandkids are gonna say, "Grandpa, you're a dumbass. How do you get it 3 times?"
I mean, honestly,
Exactly.
I've gotten worse.
that's life. It's full of experiences, right? Yeah, you live through it. But alhamdulillah ala salamti. And you know what? It's actually nice. It's actually nice. I haven't really seen anybody over the past week, and you guys are the first people I see. So
That's not really something that we look
friends.
forward to.
No.
We were the last person that you saw before you had COVID. That's even a worse problem.
also almost, but any close enough.
Alhamdulillah, salama.
Thank you.
Allah
Thank you.
yasalamik.
Me and Shamsi talked over the week for like 2 hours. If I just recorded that, would have been a podcast.
Because
Yeah,
you know
it
what?
Yeah, we would never have to do this.
Because we're friends. That's what friends do.
I called him to ask how he was 2 hours later. I'm like, my guy, let go. Peace.
I don't need to know about the Ottomans. What are you talking about? Khalas. Was it? Yes. Called it. I called
That
it.
was actually part of the discussion. No,
knew it.
that was actually part of the discussion.
We
Do
were
it.
going through Shamsi's book collection.
2D motherfucker.
Of
Ew.
course.
I mean, you got to look for depth, Turks, right?
Because he's shallow. You 2D motherfucker. Yeah.
Shamsi was talking to me about, hold on, which books? We were talking about the voices from Chernobyl.
We're talking about the books that I am currently reading and the books that are
Yeah,
next on my
what Shamsi
list.
calls a personality.
Yes.
No, this is called a hobby. You know,
The management of savagery. He told me, he was talking to me about that one.
Hey,
Which-
yo.
Yeah.
No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay.
What?
The one in English that it talks about the other one. Yeah.
It's a book called The Management of
Yeah,
Savagery.
that book is going to get you on a list.
Yeah, that is that was an
You need
interesting
to
one.
manage your savagery.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Good thing you're learning.
Let's see what else. Imagined communities.
Imagined communities about nationalism and how it's created and how it's built. I have a very interesting book list.
New
guys.
Dark Age.
New Dark Age, how basically surveillance systems built by corporations are limiting human choice.
Oh, you told me about that one.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, he has a writer's journal. I just want to say.
There's two, actually.
Yeah, there's two. Also, there's a lot of books. I'm going to tell you right now. Anyway.
I watched the Bill Burr movie. That was fun.
Yeah, so I had a lot of free time on my hands during this past week, fellas. And because of that, you'll be...
You know what? Let's get to that. Let's
because
get to
of that, you'll
Yeah.
be happy to know that I have something that I would like to share with you, number one. Would you like to share this with me, please?
Is it what I think it is?
I mean,
Is it-
it's
is
something.
it-
I think it's something that all of you will be happy
Do
to
I have
see.
to pay 10,000
Hold
riyals?
on. Let me give a disclaimer. Ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all want to hear Riyadh Fashion Week and Palestine.
We're getting there.
We'll get to that.
Don't worry
Uh-huh.
We're just trying to have a life before we get to all
Yes,
that.
because we do
Yes.
have a life. So last week,
So last
Yeah.
week,
I was put to a challenge.
there was a bet.
Anyway, there's a challenge. Okay, Badul. Go on.
Champsy doesn't want to take haram money. That's what
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. Badul. It's a challenge. Okay.
So we said there's no way in hell Shamsi will go and create a game.
because you know what, Champs.
Cut to, he was stuck at home for a week.
Cut to he gets COVID.
That
was planned. It was planned.
I called him on Wednesday. He's like, I got 8 pages. I'm like, Allah used to have what?
Yeah.
I'm happy to announce, okay,
No.
the release of my very first game design document, which I am naming "Seize the Seas."
What?
Okay.
What? Wait.
Okay.
Seas, امسك.
شوف البحر.
Seize the Seas.
Seize the seas.
A Sinbad story.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Sinbad the comedian?
Sinbad.
Bad the comedian.
I mean, that's the twist.
No, the original Sinbad.
Okay,
the comedian.
so the guys, okay, so the guys thought I couldn't do this shit because
Yes.
last week I came with an idea for a game that y'all thought was crap.
Okay.
You know what? I went back to the drawing board. Number one,
With the same idea.
no, with a better idea.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
And because you challenged me to actually come back with something,
Failing upwards. The
it's
Shamsi story.
it is here. Okay, you can see it in all its glory.
Yeah, I
okay?
left him alone with the projector. Okay, went home, slept, came the next day, saw the search history. It's all research. It's all Sinbad.
Yo.
Okay. Vision statement. An open world adventure game that takes place on land as you navigate towns, coasts, and islands,
Ocean
and the
on
high
land.
seas. And the high seas. As you navigate your ship across the water, where you take control of Sinbad on his quest to find the 7 treasures of the seas, fighting sea monsters, pirates, and rival sailors on your way to build your legend.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, Market Man is marketing right now.
Yeah.
You saw how he paused on Sinbad?
Sinbad.
All right, so let's see if this is marketing or the actual game. Let's
Travel the wondrous world in all its seas as Sinbad, as you explore the world around you in your quest to build your legacy and find the treasures of the 7 seas.
That's already 3 games, and the only thing that makes this special is the one word you're emphasizing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Assassin's Creed.
So it's
Yeah,
basically
Assassin's Creed,
so
Sea of Thieves.
there's 2 modes. Okay, so there's land mode where you get off the ship, you control Sinbad in third person character. You explore the islands and the towns. You recruit crew members. Basically, you buy and sell items and stuff.
Yeah.
But not
None
people.
of this is innovative.
Okay, wait. Okay.
We're not getting there.
Yeah.
You go to bazaars to trade. You go to hidden caves to explore for treasure. That's your dungeons, basically. And then ship mode, where you basically go across the seas to explore the different islands and shit. Okay.
And shit is
And shit.
written
Okay.
in the document.
What, you want me to read the actual document?
No. Go on.
Okay.
I
There's a lot of fucking words here, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You
know,
have the
you wrote
ability
it,
to
yeah.
engage in different activities such as diving and fishing and fighting
That's
sea
2.
monsters
Three.
and engaging with pirate crews
4.
and attacking trading vessels
5.
as you travel from one part of the world to the other. The goals of the game is to place the player in a diverse world that they can explore on their own, giving them a sense of freedom to use their shipping character to tackle the game in the way that best suits them.
So there's no main story.
There is an overarching goal to the game, finding the 7 treasures, but the player is also free to explore the world and map it and find all the wonders that men know and don't know about.
Question. Are the 7 treasures the friend we made along the way?
Okay. The game world is built around. I mean, they could be, honestly. They could be, you know. You haven't explored the game that far yet. At least one of them.
One
How about that?
The
I'll
final
give you-
one.
The final one.
The final one.
Okay. So the
Just need
game.
a friend.
Okay, you know what? That actually ties up the story real well. So the game world is built around a blend of historical, fantastical, mythological, and modern influences, bringing an incredible world to life where everything can be real and you're only limited by how much you want to explore and find out.
I can't believe this.
Okay. Should I?
You should get COVID more often.
I mean, why? You want
The
to?
productivity.
Okay.
Yo.
You would have finished that novel by now.
Okay. First off, it wasn't because of COVID. It was called pettiness.
It was called
it's
pettiness,
fine.
and it
Yes.
actually started on the day I found out I had COVID.
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, you know what?
I'm gonna get that 10,000
No, fuck these guys. Actually, it was that. It was fuck these guys for questioning my ability to be able to deliver on a creative fucking concept out of fucking nowhere.
what?
So, yeah,
Sir, first off, that wasn't creative out of nowhere. This is a bunch of games in one.
Yes.
but
Actually,
but it has my twist.
What twist?
which is
Sinbad.
No, which is seizing things. Okay,
every pirate game
Okay.
is about seizing.
okay. Okay, you're not a pirate. First of all,
Okay.
You're a
Okay.
treasure hunter.
Ah,
okay,
sorry, yeah.
a buccaneer and
Yeah.
an explorer. Okay,
Hello.
so that's
So pirate.
that's three different
Yeah.
things. No, pirates are illegal. Buccaneers
no.
have buccaneers have letters of law.
Good pirates.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you start off. Okay, wait.
Buccaneer, Buckenmouth.
Hold on. Stop. Stop.
Can I go on?
Go on.
So Sinbad starts off in the land of Jeddah on the west coast of Arabia.
That's a city. But
Okay.
Did you spell Jeddah with a D?
No,
With a silent
I actually
D.
did. I actually did, and I was like, no,
Okay,
no.
please. Good. Thank you. Because you pronounce it like there's a silent D.
Okay.
Ew.
The world you explore. On land, you control Sinbad. Basically, you have different land areas in Arabia. You have Jeddah, you have Aden, you have Muscat, you have Suhar. You know what Suhar is?
Enlighten me.
Okay, it's an ancient trading post in Oman that used to be the hub of trading with
Frankincense
India.
Trail.
Yeah, with India basically. So it was its own kind of empire in a sense. You go to India to Lothal and Chittagong. You know what those are?
Ports.
Ports, Indian ports. See, I did my fucking research. Okay.
I hate you so much.
Okay,
No.
you go to China.
I can't believe you've
Okay,
done this.
where you will go to Guangzhou and Yanzhou. You go to the Spice Islands, which I realize is racist, and there's a lot of them. But okay, I'm just going with. Okay, that's what the judge called them. Okay, we're talking about your Indonesias, your Malaysias, your Singapores, and so on and so forth. You go to East Africa, Mombasa, Mogadishu, Zanzibar, and Kilwa. You go to West Africa, the Congo, the Gold Coast, and the Wind Coast. You go to North Africa. There's all the Africas. Okay.
So is this really a game or is this your grandfather's map?
No,
Yo.
this
This
is
is what I just want to
this
know.
is what you can explore, and then eventually you get to the new world.
What's the new world?
It's
Why you
where,
looking at me like
it's
this?
where it's where you find your final treasure.
Friendship.
Friends. and all the friends you made along
So
the way.
what's the new world?
Okay.
Neo.
It's when you realize that, you know what? It's the journey that you made. This is the new world.
I
It's,
hate you.
it's the fact that we came all this
No,
way.
the fact is you just made it up as we went.
You start off the game in a small ship with one crew member, but as you go along, you have the chance to acquire bigger ships that can travel further and further, opening up the world to you in layers. Bigger ships will require more crew members, which can be recruited by doing side quests on land for NPCs, or plundered by attacking other ships and recruiting their crew members. So yeah, you know,
You're a pirate.
You know, there's
Yeah.
anyway,
You're
a pirate.
okay, there's press ganging people. You know, there's different ways of doing this. You
I
know,
don't know what was
Yeah,
that.
Crookling Clang.
okay.
Timberland.
Timberland.
Okay.
Timberland.
Press gang is what the British used to do when they needed people to go on their ships. So ينزلون في الشارع يبيعوا الدول يشوفونك تتمشى قاعد تاكل ايس كريم تعال ركب السفينه ما
عندنا
يشاورونك.
ما شافوا.
Exactly.
That was very specific. That was very specific.
Well, actually كانوا يقولون عندنا عصير because you know scurvy and citrus and oranges.
قاعد تاكل سكرين.
Okay, so press ganging is basically that. They basically pull off the street and you know make you ship.
I know what it is.
Make
Yeah.
you shit. Wow. Yo.
I know what it is.
Support
Sounds
powers.
like Amazon.
As you
Ew.
explore the world, you can come across special crew members who, if recruited,
You play as Jeff Bezos.
grant you special powers. Okay.
Yo, what are you doing? Come ship.
Okay. Basically, يعني عد ما. Okay. Okay. Great artist allows you to paint painting if you're great adventures. Literacy allows you to write letters.
Literacy.
Okay.
That is a Shamsi thing. That is such a Shamsi
Yeah, bro.
thing.
Pirates didn't know how to
I'm
write.
playing a game. Why do I have to learn?
In cursive.
No, because you end up doing something. Allows you to write your exploits for more prestige. Okay. Miner allows you to mine different metals to craft different items. Crafter allows you to craft different items. Well, you're going and trading across the world, right? You want to give them like, a symbol of. It's like the fridge magnets of back in the day.
It's just the idea of you trying to
Come up with different.
explain to us what a craftsmanship is. Crafter, you craftings.
Scurvy color, okay,
Allah.
gives you knowledge of orange juice, making your crew healthier and stronger.
Knowledge of orange juice?
Knowledge of orange
Yo,
juice.
Yeah, or citrus.
You can make juice.
Okay.
مع عصارة.
You can cut it and then press it.
Publisher, when used with literacy, will allow you to publish more of Sinbad's adventures for more prestige.
You're gonna make me
Combo.
write
Yeah.
and develop a book.
I am a capitalist, man. You know.
It's Shamsi's game. What do you expect? Of course, you're going to write and print.
Okay. So there's
You're gonna find Shamsi's homework.
so there's okay. So there's land mode where you go around the land. There's sea mode where you travel across the sea. There's sea mode where you fight against other pirates. There's different
Other pirates. So you are a pirate.
Other part.
pirate crews. Okay. Okay, so you can upgrade your ship bad. There's tech upgrades. Okay.
Is one of the pirate crews led by a captain who has stretchy rubber powers?
لسه ما وصلنا هناك.
Listeners,
Before you take- okay,
listeners,
That's a One Piece joke.
yes.
Nobody's going to get it.
no, many people will. Screw you.
طيب, so crew upgrades. You can or tech upgrades. You can have an icebreaker to travel across frozen seas. You can have rammer. Okay, rammer. You can get a rammer so you can ram other ships.
It's called a rammer.
Yeah.
It's called a ram, but ew,
No,
it's a rammer.
It's a rammer. Okay.
Rammer.
a Dodge rammer.
Cannonballs. You can do cannonballs. Okay.
Just for fun. Yeah.
Sea travel mechanics. Okay. Before you take off to the high seas, you need to ensure you have enough resources to make the trip. Shipped attributes include provisions and water, which are used to keep your crew replenished as you make your trip across the seas. Haru, what do you want more? Like I can keep going, bro. There's like
Where's the
more.
booty?
This
Of course.
didn't write about booty, so
Come on.
You have to write about the booty.
You have
I mean
to.
the booty is important.
It
Yes.
is.
I actually called it treasure. Should rename that.
Yeah, it should have been booty.
Yeah, should have been booty. Halas, naming it booty. Seize the booty.
That's the name of the game, please.
Okay. So the different. It's actually not yet. Not yet. Okay, that's actually not a bad name though. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's the DLC.
so the different seas that you can explore, the 7 seas, because you have 7 treasures: the Red Sea, the Arabian Sea, the Sea of Spice, the African Sea, which I realize is quite large, but yeah.
The conspiracy.
Okay,
Whoa.
the White Sea. Okay,
Hey.
which is
Privilege.
the Mediterranean
Yeah.
Sea,
Yeah.
the North Sea, and then
The White Sea is made of mayonnaise.
and then the Blue Sea. Okay, there's sea monsters, there's Kraken, there's Moby Dicks.
Hey, yo. Pause.
There's a Minotaur.
Yo.
You know,
More than one?
What, more than one?
yeah. There's like more than one whale in the world, right?
They're all called Moby Dick.
well, technically, if you had a Moby with a dick, so that was the
Okay, so
twist I had,
it's
right?
a tag team.
So-
Kind of,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Juju Majuju.
One of them is all white and the other is all black. You know,
so yin yang.
and you find them in different places.
Oh, racism.
Is the black one called Dick for some reason?
I mean, yeah, actually,
I wonder why.
Moby sounds white.
because
Yeah.
Moby sounds white, right? Moby sounds very white.
Yo.
So okay.
Super literal.
Okay, so there's a fisherman trait. If you unlock the fisherman trait, you can stop your ship in certain areas and ship for different fish. There's small fish.
Fish, not ship for fish.
Yeah, fish for ship. Fish for ship.
Fish for
okay.
ship?
You can also get
That's a great English cuisine.
Yeah.
Fish
but,
for ship.
but then there's like whaler, it's just my criteria. There's like a whaling minigame, basically. You can create settlements, colonialism.
Okay, you're doing a lot of things for just one game.
Yeah.
He's creating civilization. He started with Assassin's Creed 4
Okay.
and then transitioned to civilization.
So so the 7 treasures are like, all the shiny ones, ruby,
So this
emerald.
takes place in what time? In what era?
It's a fantastical area, but
Yeah, sure.
where everything can happen.
So you thought about everything except the era.
no,
Yes.
it's
The answer
do you know the
is
word
yes.
magical realism?
Okay, what would you say?
The answer is yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Do you know magical realism? Are you familiar with magical realism?
I asked you a simple question about your game.
Say yes or no.
You said Sinbad.
I
Okay.
am. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
That's
So
what I'm
magical
asking you,
realism is
which era?
basically you combining, reality with fantasy.
It's a game. I understand that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm asking you what era it's the game.
it's the 19th century.
Okay.
Okay, the era of seafaring.
I think you mean 18th century, but yeah, fine.
إيه close يعني ممكن يكون 15 بعد أو 14 actually. No, 16.
والله ما نروح بي سي
16,
مره واحده خلاص
16, yeah. But yeah, you can find the rest of the details on the group, fellas. Feel free to.
Oh, you put it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to,
Sent it?
to nitpick basically.
I want,
thank you.
I want to go
Yes.
on record and say, God damn it, I hate you so much.
Okay, okay. There's a prestige and infamy meter. Okay, As
First
you-
of all, hold on. So you didn't do anything since the last time we talked.
Wish
you're
I gave
still-
you fucking 8 pages, bro.
Yeah, like, you told me that on Wednesday. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm up to 8 right now. I'm not done.
إيه الباقي
You
draft.
just gave up. No.
الباقي draft.
So basically, you stopped feeling well. So you started saying, yeah, fuck this.
I started playing Civilization. I was, you know what, this,
see,
this
yeah.
is more fun.
Once
Okay.
his game became Civilization, I'm like, I missed that game.
As once you go across the game, your acts will determine how you're viewed across the world. Certain achievements will grant you prestige, which will build over time to change your reputation and legacy. The more acts of prestige you perform, the more famous you become throughout the world. On the reverse, you can also build your infamy meter, which can be increased by fighting and beating pirate crews, along with raiding traveling ships and towns. The more infamy you accrue, the more you have access to pirate layers, which will allow you access to a different layer of the game, the underworld.
Okay, and what does prestige get you access to?
The upper world.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Certain missions cannot be accessed without having a certain level of prestige, making it critical to build your prestige to access certain areas of the game. Bitch, I thought of this shit. Yeah.
Okay, so it can be a good pirate or a bad pirate.
حسابي الفرنسي اذا ودك تحول ولا اس تي سي باي عندك رقم جوالي
I mean,
feel free خذ راحتك يعني.
God damn, I might have my
تونا
word.
قلنا ما في فلوس ومدري ايش.
It's called challenge يا ابو عدول.
No, it's called
Yeah.
spite. What you did was called spite.
Yes. Feel free to double up يا ابو عدول at any point in time.
I will
يعني.
quadruple it. I have no problem.
أقول لك feel free
But
to
I
double
think
up.
you half-assed the hell out of it.
I mean, listen.
I mean, no,
this is the first draft.
No. Oh, now
This
it's
is the
drafted till you get it
first
done?
fucking draft,
No,
bro.
I'm
What are you
sorry.
talking about? There's
I thought you were actually going to give us something worth of value.
وش تبي كيف اضغط اكس ولا دائره ولا مربع
Yeah, that's
عشان
part of
تسوي
the game.
إيش؟
Yes, part of the game.
اي ما عليك.
Yeah, what's the mission of the game? You're going after 7 treasures. Where are you starting? What's the value of going after the 7 treasures?
مكتوب.
No, I'm asking you.
No, it's there.
No, I'm asking
You're starting
you.
in Jeddah.
Okay, and then
okay?
what?
And then you find your first.
So what's the story in Jeddah for you to go find a treasure there?
So you meet Ahmed bin Majid. Ahmed bin Majid is a great.
كيسك هذا.
Ahmed bin Majid
كيسك هذا ما
is
يوقف.
your mentor. Okay, he is a
He's your
great.
mentor.
Exactly, he's a great
He
Arab.
works for the Ministry of Culture.
He's your great Arab navigator who is aware of the 7 seas. So he's the one that inducts you into the whole thing. You sail with his crew as the first mission, and then a terrible tragedy
What's
happens.
the story?
A terrible tragedy happens where he's attacked by a pirate crew, and then you decide to take on his legacy.
Hold on. What happened in Jeddah? Why were we back into the ocean?
Ahmed bin Majid, that's where you meet him.
So you meet him in
You
Jeddah.
meet Ahmed bin Majid.
So you go search for no treasure in Jeddah.
No, into Jeddah, you're born. You are a.
You're born.
You are.
Yeah, you start as a kid.
You start as a
As
kid.
an infant.
Okay.
Infant.
So
Yes.
like first year,
You get-
Yeah, press X to أربعة.
Okay.
Literally, that's literally the start of Assassin's Creed 2. You start as a baby.
Okay.
Yes.
You meet Ahmed bin Majid. He is a captain with his own ship, his own crew. He tells you about the 7 seas and all the great treasures. You end up joining his crew,
Yes, and
then you're attacked by pirates. This is the trigger for the start of the
And
game.
I believe
okay?
he tells you in الاتحاد بيجيب الدوري as well.
So he gets attacked by pirates. Ahmed bin Majid dies.
Because Jeddah.
This is the opening sequence of the game. You're on the
So
ship.
you just met this dude, then he died.
No, you know him. You already know him. He's your mentor. If there's like this whole part where you go back and what he taught you and what you learned and all that. There's a storyline about dude. The storyline is built.
Yes, I'm waiting on the
Okay.
storyline. That's
So
what I was hoping for.
The storyline is you get attacked by pirates. That's how the game starts. Okay. You take control of his crew and the ship. Okay. And then you begin your adventure across the seas. You venture out from the Red Sea into the Arabian Sea. You find your first treasure in Yemen. You start hearing about the other treasures. And each area you go to, you talk to people, they tell you about a certain treasure. So you start looking for the treasure in these different seas. Each area you go to, you build more crew members. So you have the ability to get bigger ships. You get more items, so on and so forth. You start trading, all of that. All the way till you get to the end of Europe, which is, what I'm calling the North Sea, which is the area between Britain and France. And then from then, the final treasure is found in the New World, which is the Blue Sea.
Cool. I understand that we're chasing treasures.
Yeah.
So am I just going playing, just looking for treasure? Or is there a storyline in every place that I landed?
Every place you go to, there's different characters you meet. There's different rival crews that you meet. There's Blackbeard and Robinson Crusoe and all that stuff. And you still have...
Could you please play Assassin's Creed? and then come back.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Assassin's Creed 4 and Sea of Thieves. And then tell me what sets this game apart from those.
Sinbad.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
No, there's different mechanics for the game. You can control the ship. You know.
Did you play the 2 games?
No.
Then you know that everything
That's
you're
why-
saying is in the game.
That's why when I tell you play the game, in order
Okay.
for you to understand what is the story that you're gonna build of why am I in these areas and what am I doing in these
Yeah,
areas.
there's this thing called benchmarking. You might have heard of it.
So you were looking for a storyline. I had storyline.
That was the whole idea. We want a story.
No. The idea was the game. We wanted the game.
Oh, and what does the game have?
You know, Minecraft doesn't have storyline. You know,
Who
that's
did we say do Minecraft?
no, we said did Sinbad. 7 treasures. So,
This guy again,
Okay.
half-assed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Look. 5 out of 10.
Seas the Seas will be coming out in 2028
No one,
on
no
all
one, no
platforms.
one, no one,
Okay,
no one.
we should start developing this. Islam, hit me up. You know, we're gonna have something to talk about. Ice, I got you. You know, I'm curious. I'm actually want you guys to actually read the document and come back to me with notes. Like seriously, like I know that I have a good nucleus of an idea. I want to build on it even more.
Ambitious to call it nucleus.
What the fuck do you want, bitch? I gave you a game design
No!
document.
No,
with
you
like
half-assed it,
stated. Okay, what's missing from the game other than the storyline, which I just gave you? Because I had the storyline in my head. I'm
Okay.
serious. Like I actually
And
genuinely
this
had
is
the
why
storyline in
I'm
my head.
telling you, I would like for you to play a game
Okay.
in order for you to make a game for me.
Okay.
So what you said is nothing special.
Benchmark.
Like if I'm going to invest, I'm not investing.
You just
Why
descri-
not?
You didn't give me nothing, bro. You just told me a game that runs around and does things. All games do that, bro. If you play Assassin's Creed,
Yeah, but
Levels.
But what's special about Uncharted, مثلا? It's the execution. It's the way you do it. There's nothing special about that kind of game. That
What?
adventure. Uncharted is just
Wow.
basically it's a new
Tomb Raider.
It's exactly. It's a new Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
So there's nothing new about it. Nonetheless, it's one of the best-selling games in.
But
Yeah.
what sets it apart from Tomb Raider is the story,
Yes.
is the acting, is the lighting, is
Yes.
the technical,
the gameplay.
ما عليك.
the
ما
gameplay.
في-
إيه، هذه كلها
عليك.
تركس ما
See,
عليك.
that's the
No, no.
problem.
Hey,
That's it. إحنا نبغى اللي ما عليك.
the devil is in the details. I
إحنا
do
نبغى
agree.
عليك.
Okay, the devil is in the details, and I can flesh out the story for you as much as you want, Yani. But again, I do have a vision for how I want the game to go.
Okay.
It does have certain elements of treasure questing. It has a lot of side quests. It has a very open world feel that's similar to Red Dead Redemption.
Here's the thing
You know,
about
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, aka Assassin's
Okay,
Creed 4.
and I again
Yes.
more ambitious.
Everything that you just pitched, we played it already.
Yeah.
Good for you guys, but not a Sinbad.
here's the
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. What's the value of it being Sinbad?
For me, the value here.
Not for you.
No, again,
The game.
أنا
This
for-
is a game that we're going to go
It's
invest in or
for the
purchase.
consumer.
And for me, the way I was looking at it, honestly, is this is an opportunity for you to shed light on a very big part of human history and culture that has not really been explored.
Then I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Aywa.
Why didn't you do that?
With the seafaring culture. The whole seafaring. No, that's the whole thing. It's the seafaring culture.
No,
It's how-
sir.
It's the
No,
connection. It's the
no,
connection.
no.
It's the connection
It's the
between.
connection, it's the friends.
No, it's the exactly. It's the connections
Exactly.
between the different areas that were made in different
Exactly.
points of time. Like the fact that
I am
the
a
end-
gamer.
Aywa.
I'm playing a video game.
Mm.
I'm not here to learn.
Yes, you
I'm-
are.
no,
no,
I'm-
no. Yes, you are.
I'm buying the game
fact
because you
that
promised that I'm going to learn.
No, no.
I'm not buying the game. I'm buying the game because it's fun.
Okay, but
How is it fun?
Okay, do you
Other
guys not
than-
see the fun? There's the whole adventure aspect.
Shamsi, we're
Shamsi
not in your
played
head.
that.
Man,
there's a thing in the
There's a whole adventure aspect. You can go whaling, you know.
there's
Go
Like, you know, imagine a whaling.
you
mini
can
game.
do some horrible shit.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm wailing.
This goes against
Hold-
Wave. I'm
here's
sorry,
my
but yeah,
question.
this is back in the day. I
I'm
realize.
wailing. I'm wailing right now, right?
Yeah.
What am I doing with my controller?
yeah there's a
Okay,
thing
so you go out from the big ship into a smaller ship. Hello.
Okay.
You see signs of the whale. You see
Yeah.
okay. You see signs of the whale. Okay, and as you're driving across the sea, there's-
Driving. I always like driving in the sea.
as you're shipping
In your
across the
sixth
sea. Okay. As you're shipping across the
Are you
sea.
gangster crawling in the sea?
Okay, you see sprouts of water. Will I see a whale's tail?
And
You-
Snoop.
Okay, and طبعا this is only if you have the whaler upgrade. Okay,
The way.
yeah
there's a whaler upgrade, bro.
Rename
okay?
the game
Shamsi-
Cruising in the
Hello.
Sea. Ew.
And once you see that, you press a button, and then the mini game starts. Okay, which is basically you go out of the big ship into a smaller ship with a couple of people that have harpoons.
Yeah, Shamsi,
Hello?
Shamsi.
But the trick is to get close enough to the whale
Assassin's
that the whale
Creed.
doesn't spook.
Shamsi.
Okay,
Four.
and then you
I swear
attack
to
the
God,
whale
bro.
with the harpoon. You have to hold on.
Can you mute him please?
I have no problem.
You can cut up the whale and sail.
You were saying?
Yeah, Shamsi. there's a thing in the game design document that you need to outline. It's called the game system itself. Okay, you describe the whaling. How does the whaling work? What are you doing? What is the control? What is the gameplay feel?
Okay.
What is the progression system?
You delivered an idea.
Okay.
What is the tech tree? What does it look like? Okay, are we going to get upgrades? What type of upgrades? How are they going to affect the gameplay? Are they just stats?
في upgrades موجودة.
موجود
I said you have a look at the list. Look at the list.
Champsy.
مدير يبغى upgrade في upgrade.
It's in the list, bro.
That's what you're doing.
Look at the list. It's there. It's
No.
all there.
See,
I acknowledge that it needs to be further developed. I acknowledge that. I do. I really do. I sincerely do. Like
No, we
it
know
is-
that. No, we know that you know that.
But I do also feel like as a concept, it's a concept. It's there.
If you were pitching
It's
a movie,
quite literally a concept.
if you're pitching
That's
a
it.
movie, I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand. We can build so much into this. But you're pitching me a game, which means a controller, a hand, which means I need to be tuned in. What am I doing to be tuned in? This is what we're
Yeah.
talking about here.
Okay.
That's why we said a video game.
So coming back to
What is the
next-
game? For example, what is the game engine?
Unreal
Why?
because it's good.
Why?
Okay.
Why? Why?
Because it's the only engine I know.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Anyway, okay.
If I tell you which Unreal, he still has no idea which it is.
3. Oh wait, actually 4.
They're up to 5.
We're up to 5. 5 point something just came
والله
out.
من جد؟
Yes.
ما عليك, it's retro.
It's a pixel game, man.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you want me to get into technical details that a game developer is aware
That's
of.
why it's called the game
I am
design
not a game
document.
developer. I am pitching an idea here.
Okay, then now you get a 3 out of 10.
No. I am not a game developer. I am pitching an idea that can be developed with a game developer, and I do understand this idea needs to be fleshed out further before it is can actually start being developed. Nonetheless, the idea is there. It is
I
quite
would
solid.
love, if Assam was in town, I would have loved to call him right now.
Bro, I'll send it to him.
No, don't please don't waste his time. No, he's really busy. He's actually doing important work for the gaming industry.
I mean,
okay, don't waste his time with
I'm
this
hoping
bullshit.
to help with.
But I
important
would just want him to hear you say, "No, I think this is a good idea to pitch for a game," so he can just hang up on your face real quick.
Hey, okay.
That is not a good idea to pitch for a game. You told me nothing about the game. You told me about the story of what you think the game is going to be and what it could have.
You
don't
describe
give me
vibes.
nothing.
Okay, I disagree completely and wholeheartedly with not giving you anything. I think I built a solid concept.
I told
that
you,
can be
you
further
get a 3 out of 10. You didn't. No, I'm sorry. This is not a solid concept.
Ooh,
This is
okay.
not a solid. Do you think this is a solid concept?
I think it's an idea. Yeah, it's a good
It-
idea.
It is. It's
not a bad idea.
As a
It's not a
concept,
bad idea. It's not a bad
as
idea.
a concept, you need to compare it to other games that use the same concept and set it apart.
Okay.
Once you do that, we'll figure out the next step.
You can do better. That's what we try to
I
tell
know.
you.
And honestly, I do want to explore developing it further. I really
Try to get COVID again
do. Okay.
Please.
and spend next week just developing.
Just
that, yeah.
sitting
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Play.
You know
Assassin's
what? Get color. That'll last longer.
Mm.
Too dark.
No.
Too dark. Too dark.
Creed.
I
Too
don't know
dark.
either.
Creed.
But thank you for your appreciation, fellas. I appreciate your appreciation.
No. We
Yeah.
think you're trash. We still think you're trash.
Thank you.
We think you can do better.
I feel the love. I feel
Yes.
the love.
Who are you coming for?
For me.
For yourself.
For me. Not for me.
For yourself.
Okay, because I know y'all not gonna do it. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Well done, Jamsi.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah.
You know what?
You can do better.
3 out of 10.
The Shamsi story.
You got 3 claps.
3 claps.
3 claps out of 10.
Like. Okay. Like. So yeah, never challenge me.
No. We're gonna challenge you. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because now you don't have COVID. Let's see how you improve it.
Oh wait, challenge me more actually. So I end up doing things.
We just said improve it.
Yeah.
Petty.
Yeah.
We just gave you a challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
You want petty? This is shit. Make it better.
Oh,
Come on. You can do worse.
I can, yeah, I can.
Come on. Don't be nice.
Yeah.
Wasted our time and the audience's time. What do you think?
I mean, honestly,
Don't be nice.
I'm glad that I took this exercise.
This is shitty and nobody likes you.
If anything, it taught me more about the game design process.
No, what I want to tell people that this is the Shamsi that we all know that you guys have never seen before. He'll come to us with his work. We'll tell him what we think, and he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm so proud of myself.
Fucking great.
I'm so proud of myself.
Fucking great.
Keep in mind, this half-baked document is going to stay half-baked for 10 years.
Oh yeah, he's never gonna go back to it again.
How is that
Mobsite.
novel?
You
coming
are
up, Shamsi?
never going back to it again.
Sorry. And the novel was quit up on purpose. This is an open project.
Yeah.
We will remind him next week.
Yes.
All right.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm going to have to bounce.
More
You guys
challenge.
enjoy
More
this?
challenge accepted.
Yes.
Go.
Oh, you're running away at the right time.
Yeah.
You're
Perfect.
scared.
Perfect. I'm done with this.
Okay.
Peace.
Watch
Yeah, let
him
me
as
save
he
Joey.
literally walks away. Bye.
safe.
Enjoy.
Yeah, he's going to watch people punch each other.
Yep.
Enjoy
Cheers.
the pain and the violence. Okay.
Anyway,
So yeah,
since we got him out the way.
Yeah.
so going back to my story, bit before that massive derailment, we've
You
established.
can actually hear my dogs barking.
Yes,
Intruder.
we've established that I am a smart boy,
Mm-hmm.
and as a smart boy, I am asked to be part of smart things.
Okay.
The word magician that was mentioned previously on this podcast included me in a piece of research that she was conducting about the differentiation of AI written content and whether or not a human could tell if this was content written by AI or a human.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
I thought you were actually like using you for a human science fair or some shit.
No,
No, it's basically AI getting rid of authors. and writers.
yeah,
No, I'm talking about him being involved in a science project.
Yeah, science gave
He
up
is a
on
science
me.
project.
That's what I'm saying, but all
Yeah.
that hemp?
Yeah.
Science gave up on me.
She might have thought you were
Yeah.
AI.
But
Anyway.
I won't spoil the results of that research because it's still ongoing. But she did raise an interesting wrinkle about the role of AI in academia and how it is being policed by the larger academic industry. A lot of people are using AI as a workflow optimization tool. So if I am, let's say,
So basically making their lives easier.
I'll explain in detail. So basically, if you are an academic or a teaching assistant, you use AI to, let's say, draft you the skeleton of a syllabus. So you can actually do what is the needed part of being an academic, which is
It saves you
teaching.
time.
Yes.
Okay.
She told me that this is basically being fully rejected by the academic community at large. You have to do even the dummy work, you have to do it by hand.
Okay.
That is one part of it. The other part, which is way more interesting to me,
حل راتبك هذه اسمها.
yeah.
Exactly, yes.
But again,
You're getting paid
Do
for
your
a reason.
work.
Exactly. You're getting
Do
paid
your
for a
work.
reason, yo. No, you do your work.
the
Okay.
interesting part for me was that AI tracking software and AI analysis software that basically analyzes if a piece of text was written by AI is notoriously finicky and buggy.
Okay. It's always
Yes, the public ones.
Yes.
Well,
So
actually, no. Even
even the private ones.
Yeah, even the private
Yeah,
ones. Even
it's-
the large scale ones.
Yeah, because AI is that good, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm.
The problem is, she told me that this practice of analyzing papers for AI is largely affecting English as a second language students
Okay.
because they rely
Dumbing them down.
no, because they rely a lot on Grammarly and stuff like that. So the papers that they write, and they write in a certain style because it's not their first language, so they don't make the typical mistakes or typical flow of a first language speaker. A lot of their work is being falsely targeted as AI.
But Grammarly and softwares along the lines, it's still considered a language assister, isn't it?
Again, but you're doing the work. So if you are doing a research paper and English isn't your first language, you're either gonna use a reference or use some help to basically get the grammar down. Like, I don't blame a person, let's say from Pakistan, who wants to make sure that this is the correct tense of a sentence, and maybe we'll rewrite some sentence here or there to make it actually linguistically correct. But the problem is, it's unfairly targeting ESL English as second language students.
I think it's a bigger challenge for academia as a whole, dealing with AI and how it's affecting softwares. Like and the point that you raise is an interesting one. The fact that you're looking at it from the faculty's point of view and how they approach their work. I don't think there's easy answers or solutions for them to get around it. I only see AI language models getting better and better to the point where you're not going to be able to distinguish between it and an actual person. And I feel like you would be able to get it to the point where you can actually coach it to somebody's certain writing style by giving it certain samples of writing written by a certain person and say, hey, listen, imitate or mimic that style. So it's I don't think there's any right answers here. Like,
not enough time
has passed.
exactly for us to see what are the extreme downfalls.
Yeah, and not just that. I feel like it's similar to the internet in a sense. The technology is progressing at such a fast pace that we don't have the time to be able to process it in a way that we're used to compared to other things.
The internet was a tool that was helping you become better at what you do or get things done in the right way or the best way possible, but you still did the task. You read and you went and applied. But we're talking about tools that are going to do things for you.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing. Like internet, basically, at its very core, one of the things the internet did was make your life easier. So many different ways. It just added convenience, just be able to talk to people quicker, order things online quicker.
But you still did the work.
Get information quicker. Yeah, I understand that. But what I'm highlighting here is the conveniency aspect. And because of that, like we are talking about, it's 2023. So in the past 25, let's say from 1996, 2006, 2016, we're getting between 25 to 30 years. In the past 25 to 30 years, everything that we have done as people almost has changed. From the way that we order food to the way that to the way that we communicate with each other, to the way we make friendships and all that. And what I'm saying is, we as a people are still getting used to all of the tools that we are getting access to. Look at social media, for example. We still, as you said, not enough time has passed for us to understand the consequences. We're still seeing things getting played out, and we're still not processing it. AI is just going to double that shift in speed.
But social media and AI are two different things.
I know. But I'm saying is, it's good in terms of what you are able to do and what you're able to achieve.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
In the internet, you went on, you did the search, you looked, you checked the sources, you did everything yourself. So when something went wrong, we knew that it was you that didn't do the whole work.
There is that point of failure. The issue here is that you really can't tell anymore. صراحة.
Yeah, it got really, really close.
Yeah, the only real solution I see, honestly, is just if you ever submit a piece of writing, you actually have a screen recording of yourself writing it, or something similar.
Not
to
even.
that.
You see, that's the thing. Not even that. Like, and it's getting to the point where what is real?
No, so to education point.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
And what is real? Right now in the digital world, you are able to fake almost anything, from somebody's voice to deep fakes, faking somebody doing something. So it's getting to the point where every time you look at the screen, you're not going to be able to tell if the thing in front of you is actually real or manufactured.
You're going to need to change education.
Yeah,
definitely that's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, you have to change the way you educate.
But how? How are you going to change it? That's the question.
That's for the people educating.
True. But I think with AI, we're past the AOL phase.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah, with AI.
Yeah.
We are still at the Internet Explorer phase, I feel.
No, I think we're
Still
peak
at-
Internet Explorer.
Yeah, we're still at that phase.
Yeah, there's no more interneting to do.
What I'm saying, Internet Explorer phase. You remember the phases of the internet? AOL started in 94, then Internet Explorer came out with Windows 95.
Yeah,
then,
we've been parked at Google for like 15 years now.
I don't think we're at Google yet.
What?
In terms of AI, I think
No. In terms of the internet itself.
A.
Google, we had AOL, we had Netscape, had all these things, and then Google came.
Social
and
media
Google-
Social media was the next level.
Yeah, but it was still Google was the dominant thing.
yeah, but
All these little things are going to go back and forth, but Google still stay dominant.
Yeah.
And also Apple's going to be right next to it, right? So now we have the manufacturer, we have the software, we have all those already ready. Now what is the next step out of all of that? And that is AI.
Yeah, it's AI.
So we're at full peak and everything here. So AI is the logical next step. But how much AI?
All
the
AI, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, because you can't put the genie back in the bottle.
It's scary. Like, I made a deep fake of myself being happy and fulfilled, and I almost believed it.
Okay, see, there we go. Okay.
You're so
you don't
awful,
even have to pretend
Oh
anymore.
my
You can
God.
create something that pretends for you.
Well, yeah. Well, everybody online was fake living their lives.
Bro, I remember back in the day, like there was a comic on the internet, nobody knows you're a dog. Like now, if a dog actually got on there. Like now, no, people just don't know that people know your fucking family tree if they wanted to in terms of the internet. Like we don't just know you're a dog. We know exactly what kind of breed you are.
Anyway, AI is scary. Ooh, be careful.
Ooh,
There's nothing you can do about it.
Also,
It's gonna be those tools about how you use it.
I feel like it's something like calculators, right? You don't. What's 84 times 63?
84.
Out of
Quick math.
Exactly, quick math. Once upon a time, you had to figure that shit out in your head.
32.
You went
Okay.
out and you put sticks,
Exactly, abacus. كده تقعد تعد واحد اثنين. Nowadays,
which I still suck on using that. Right?
أعطوك واحد يا الشايب يا الشايب يا
No,
الشايب.
I saw it. I was like, I want to have one.
جانا
'Cause
calculator.
I saw this old man just go like this. Tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
and I'll be good. That's all.
احنا
That's
كان عندنا
why.
كاسيو يا بعد كاسيو. اوكي تكنولوجيا. تطور.
Oh, the rich. Anyway,
Yeah.
after all the things.
In other news.
In other news, let's push past time back a little bit.
Mm.
You want to talk about Riyadh Fashion Week?
Let's talk about Riyadh Fashion Week.
Well, so I'm super disappointed in a lot of people here. And I'm not even talking about Riyadh Fashion Week. I'm just talking about humans overall.
Okay.
So we put a post out and we said, we want everybody's thoughts on Riyadh Fashion Week.
Mhm.
And we also put an email for you to go rant to.
Yes.
Rant.
Yeah.
Pass the
Which
capsa.
a
That's
lot
the
of
capsa.
you did not behave and start DMing the hell out of us. You need to understand, our DMs is full. So a lot of times we just can't see it.
So the email was
The email was there for a reason.
was an opportunity for you to be able to expand your thoughts
Exactly.
and feelings.
So I think, again, going back to what we talked about, the creative community like 2 weeks ago,
Mm.
love the mob mentality, but this is not what we're going for here.
What mentality are we talking about here?
The mob mentality of, let's go.
Okay, pitchforks down. Pitchforks down.
I will get to everyone's thoughts and opinions.
Mm.
I want to give you mine real quick. First off, I don't want in any way, shape, or form for anybody to attack people for the sake of just fucking attacking. When we argue about the Fashion Commission,
It's not personal.
yeah, it's business.
It's constructive.
That's not a big, no, we're talking about their business model, how they run their business, how is it affecting other businesses, because we look at it as something very, very important,
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
right? So when we say, they're not doing a good job, this is not a personal thing. This is just how we see it based on information and data that we have.
So it's not for the sake of criticizing.
Exactly. It's not,
It's to highlight.
we don't want people to attack people for the sake of attacking people.
We're highlighting things from our point of view.
And a lot of you are really, really disrespectful in so many ways that I was just in awe of what everybody is writing.
Yeah, and coming from Adlu, that's
I love hate.
Like,
Yeah.
but
Well,
if you were
Nah.
shocked, Toby, that tells me that there's a lot of
there's a level of disrespect that is not allowed.
okay.
You can be a little bit rude. I have no problem with that, but being so disrespectful like that, look, it was funny to read. I'm like, it was funny to
I
read.
mean, and there was a few that we listened
Yeah.
to. Yeah, that was
But there was a few of them that we really
Yeah.
could not share on the podcast that we had
Yeah.
to share between each other. But you guys really need to get your shit together. I swear to God, seek help.
People-
I swear to God, seek help.
people are in their feelings, but dude.
Now, let's get to the Riyadh Fashion Week,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
So we were invited. We didn't get our...
Step back for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
So first off, someone reached out to us. I don't want to say his name. A designer reached out to us. Said, guys, I would love for you to come to watch my show, his personal show. So we were going to go to one show specifically. I told him, hey, thank you so much. We appreciate the offer, and we would love to be there to support because he's amazing.
Thank you for reaching out to us. Yeah.
Exactly. And so he reached out to me. He's like, yo, give me your names and emails. Let me send it to you guys. I'll have the team from the Fashion Commission reach out to you guys. So you got to get your access. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. We got the emails. We replied to the emails. We send everything. And then,
Nada.
nada. Now, I know that we have our issues. Okay. And that's perfectly fine. And even for that one, even not us not getting tickets, whether it's incompetence or whatever the hell it was,
زحمة
okay,
ودول.
whatever it
Yeah.
was, okay, because I know the people that also didn't get it. I want to be fair,
Mm.
right? That's not neither here or there. That's not really a problem for us.
not
Not
the- it's not the
involving
issue.
us and whatever the Fashion Commission is doing, that's perfectly fine. We're okay with that because we don't. It's not about us being involved. It's about the work at the end of the day.
True.
And so everyone that's saying, yo, you taking it personal? No, I'm taking something else personal that I'm never going to share with you guys, but I will deal with it my way. So I don't need to share my actual thoughts with everybody here, but I would like to share the general thoughts of what's going on. The personal things that happen, I take care of that personally. I don't need anyone to talk on my behalf. I do it myself. And I don't need anyone to talk to anyone to talk to me. I'm a big boy. I have big pants.
Mhm.
So anyway, now let's get to Riyadh Fashion Week, right? I saw it. I thought, there's a lot of things. So, okay, let's separate this. So for women's fashion, there was a lot of fire things happening.
Okay.
Men's fashion, I want to say it in the most respectful way possible. How can I say trash without saying trash?
Let's say it didn't stand out.
Didn't stand out.
Yeah. Didn't stand out.
It had room for improvement.
Had room for improvement.
Okay. Wasn't very notable.
Wasn't very notable.
Didn't catch my eye.
Didn't catch my eye.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not my style.
Not my style.
I think that's the most important one. Not my style. Like, I see you. You know, that's it. I just see you.
Yo, I do not know what Lumar was doing, but
Sometimes you come from the school.
let's go back on Lumar for a second.
Sometimes you
Let's
come.
remember what Lumar came in with. Lumar were the people who made the thobe where you can put the headphone, the wired headphone through. Remember that? That comes out the back, so you can put the headsets on.
I do not.
It was when I first met you. It was during college days.
Okay.
Lumar also.
have been innovators in the thobe space.
They're not innovators. No. They were doing things. Okay.
Pioneers. If I do.
No, they're not.
Okay.
That's not pioneering. Okay, they had what's the name?
Things.
Outside of the box.
The tattoos, the tribal tattoos on the thobe.
Okay.
Remember those? There was the line.
Tatriz.
Yeah.
Tatriz.
I don't know. This is Islami.
Yeah.
So they were doing that, and now they came in with more wild stuff that did not really make sense in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Fanny pack? Fanny packs? No.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Oh,
so.
thank God. You're like,
I want to go on record and say, Sultan Galig, yes, I agree with your assumption.
no, which assumption?
The one that he sent to all of us.
Which one?
The screenshot.
Oh, yes.
Homie's always on point.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't say it. But I agree.
Yeah, we're
with
not
you.
gonna say it, but get it, bro. When he gives it to you
Zubda.
as someone from the industry,
Zubair.
yeah, he gives it to you, right? So we all talked. Everybody reached out, and the whole time I'm watching it, I was like, okay, I really hope that this just passes by real quick. No one makes a fuss about it, so we can just go on in life. And then, no, a fuss had to be made,
Of course.
and so rather than going, I will get to people's thoughts. Like I said, I just want to say one thing real quick. If I have to introduce these designers to people that I know because they didn't hear about them from anybody else,
Beforehand.
Mm.
that is a problem. I didn't live here my entire life. I wasn't part of this scene. There's some great people that I thought everybody knew. And they come to find out that, when did he start? 1970, bro. This is how long he's been doing it.
The lack of awareness, the lack of knowledge, the lack
Yeah, this is
of
where
exposure for people who are
Exactly.
established for a long time.
Yeah, this is where marketing is important.
Thank you.
Expand on that, please.
يعني my guy as أنت يا شامسي marketing person أنا marketing person. How easy would it be just to have a content series on our socials? Like, here are the designers of Saudi Arabia, blah blah blah, with his brand name, blah 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 blah. This is his story.
Not
This
that
is-
difficult at all.
This is his story. These are his pieces. 1 to 2 minute video about him on social media. Get the name out there. Link to his shit. خلصنا.
Raise actual awareness. Okay.
Yeah, literally. I, as a person who has been wearing the same thobe for the past 3 years.
Lamar, take note. He needs an upgrade.
Yes, but yeah,
Needs a fanny pack.
yeah, that's off the top of my head. Yeah, just simple 101 of like communication and marketing. يعني علمني. I am
علمني خبرني قول لي ليش
Tell me. Show me.
قول لي
Look, everyone's been sending me messages telling me, yo, Adnan Akbar and Yusuf Akbar have been amazing. I was like, yes, Adnan and Yusuf have always been amazing. And I think Adnan really stole the show, to be honest. And Yusuf came close second. Also, there was a third one. I forgot her name.
yeah. See
job.
those names? I do not know those names.
See what I mean? When I was telling people, I was like, yo, you've seen Adnan, you've seen you. Like, no, who's this? I'm like, what do you mean, no? What do you mean,
So
no?
what were people looking for?
Oh, you're going to hear what people are looking for.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the idea of Riyadh Fashion Week. Okay, so I understand the idea that you want to have a fashion week compared to like Paris and New York Fashion Week and so on. I understand all of that. But I think the groundwork and the grassroots wasn't worked on properly for you to want to do that. What it looks to me that the Fashion Commission are doing is KPIs, marketing and PR. That's it. What's the value that these people on the show got out of this? I think it's close to zero.
Shuf, in some ways, marketing KPIs do work if you have a marketing related goal. which is basically if you want to raise awareness, if you want people to know about a certain thing, then yes, those are good KPIs for you to use. But the question here, I think one of the things that we talked about, the question here is, we're looking at this long term. Are we trying to build the industry, yes or no? Is this the most effective way of building the industry?
See, thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Right.
And that is why I'm going to go.
And that's
Okay, is that how I opened the phone like that?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we were talking about. And how do you really develop the industry? Yes, we do acknowledge that we have a long way to go. Nonetheless, there are people here that have been doing great stuff that we don't see represented.
Exactly. And
You know?
so we think that people in the Fashion Commission should be people who are competent in dealing with these issues. That's what it takes for you to be employed in a place like that. So I'm going to go to a post on the website of MOC that says, Barack appointed CEO of Fashion Commission. And I think you guys need to understand his background in order for us to paint the right picture.
Okay.
Right? So the Fashion Commission has announced today the appointment of Barack, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your last name, so I don't want to get it right, as CEO to take the lead in elevating the development of the fashion sector in the kingdom and empowering practitioners in the field. This comes in line with the Saudi National Culture Strategy implemented in the Ministry of Culture to manage the development of the Saudi culture sector. Barack holds 2 MBA degrees from Siram Business School, I don't know if I said it right or not, and San Francisco State University. He has distinguished career spans, more than 2 decades of senior positions in the fashion industry. The last of which was appointed as the Dean of Fashion at Parsons School of Design, the new school.
Which is huge.
Amazing.
Yeah, which is
the new school is ridiculous.
It's one of the best design schools in the world, if not the best.
Next to, I think, SVA, I think also.
Yeah.
So, in New York since 2015. Prior to that, he held a number of leading positions, including his membership as a sustainability consultant at the UN Conference on Trade and Development, and his membership at the Advisory Board Committee of the Council of Fashion Designers of America and Lexus Fashion. The Fashion Commission is one of the 11. Okay. So when you see the background, this person's competent. There's no denying that.
No, there's somebody with a lot of experience in different fields.
And in the same field, in different areas.
Different areas,
same field.
exactly.
And so since he was at the Parsons New School, so basically he'll be able to pass down knowledge.
And as Dean of Fashion, that says a lot because you're basically overlooking the fashion program of Parsons. That's basically what that tells me, right?
Exactly.
So it's an educational role.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for.
Education.
Yeah, I don't see any of that. I don't see the education. All these designers are talking to me about everything. There's a lot of policies that he's implementing that does not really make sense to anybody. Why do I have to be part of the 100 brands in order for me to make it to the Riyadh Fashion Week?
Good question. That's a good question.
Why am I spending my own tickets for hotel and everything, and plus the manufacturing I'm doing, everything I'm doing to chase you around Paris and chase you around New York? Because, I have to be over there. If I'm not there, then I won't have.
So it seems to me.
Hold on, Shamsi. Hold on. Okay. So you're a small business. You're trying to grow your business. Fashion is very hard to be in, and it's very hard to be successful in, right?
Very competitive.
Super competitive.
High costs.
And so I'm also forced not to only think about my business, but to think of you, that you should be supporting me. I'm supposed to think about how I should please you. This is the problem that I have.
So the focus has shifted.
I do not know if the employees of the Fashion Commission know that they're employees. Because if they don't, I want to remind them, your employees, your job is to come in and to help the industry. I don't need to see your face. I don't need to see Barack taking pictures of the Riyadh Fashion Week. I don't need to see him doing a Fashion Commission events. I don't need to see him giving speeches. You're there to work. Do that. I don't need to see you. Why are people tiptoeing around you? People come to me, tell me, yo, I don't like the way he does 1, 2, 3. And guess what happens 2 weeks later? Thank you, Barack, for all the help and Madrid. Bro, all of you are scared. And that's the truth. They're all scared. They don't want to step the wrong step in front of the Fashion Commission so they don't lose their chance. And if you're running something by fucking fear, you don't deserve to be here.
And
hold on. I begged Barack to come on the podcast. I begged him. I was like, come here. Yo, if we're misinformed, if we don't get the big picture, if we're doing something wrong, yo, inform us. Because the people that you say you're helping, they're coming to me saying they're getting no help. And they're complaining to me because they have no other choice. And I've been always quiet about this, and I don't want to make it into a big thing, but you keep doing this. You and your team, you are responsible. You are the head. You are responsible here. you know what? I'm going to do something even better, right? I'm not even going to complain anymore about this. Since I put an open invitation and you don't want to take it, I'll give you a better one. I will launch a fashion brand. Fully paid by me, out of my pocket. And I will follow every guideline that they have. If they want me at every event, I'll be there. If they want me to make special pieces, I'll do that. I will make everything that the Fashion Commission says I should do. I will attend all the places I need to attend. I will do everything from A to Z. And in 1 year, we can judge
the progress and the growth.
Exactly. We have a brand that's attached to you, and we're going to follow your leadership. And in 1 year, you can come and tell me if I'm failing, why I'm failing. I'll have my data, you'll have yours. I am dead serious. I am willing to put up money and to just chase you for a whole year. You know what? 2 years. 5 years if you're around, but you're not going to be. So 2 years. 2 years, I'll be more than happy. I'll put up my money. I will chase around. I will do everything that you tell me to do. I will take every single course. I will go to every single class. I will pay my own tickets. I will pay my own hotel. I will go everywhere you want me to go. I will follow your 100 brands and I will follow your guidelines. And in 1 to 2 years, let's me and you sit down and judge how the business went. And you can tell me where the flaws are.
The key word here is business.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is all about business. I'm looking at brands not making money. I'm the guy that should be telling you about the newcomer. This is my role. I need to go find the people that have the potential so I can give them a platform for you to see them.
Exactly that.
This is what we're supposed to do.
That I think is one of the core parts of what the commission should be doing, honestly.
I am more than happy to go around and find these people. Your role is exactly the same and even more. You need to find them. You need to guide them. You need to teach them. You need to see who is competent, who is not.
How you can fund them.
And have a clear guideline of where to go. But I don't see any clear guidelines. I don't see anything. All I see is fear. Yo, we don't want to make this guy angry because then we lose our opportunities. And I don't want to blame him or his team for any of this. No, I'm blaming the designers. Because for so long, I've been protecting y'all and saying, okay, whatever your thoughts and feelings is, I'll make sure that I'll put it light onto it for you, everybody to see. I'll shed the light. I have no problem. But this time, no, it's your fault. You're still sitting there. You're in a bad relationship and you're not trying to look at it.
What other option do I have? That's the terrible part.
That's
of it.
literally the only problem they have.
Yeah, and what other and yeah, again, not making light of it, but when you are in an abusive relationship and you don't see another chance for you, there's this fear of you being cut off. If I am cut off, if I am out of at least the circle of warmth, I'm out in the cold. Then how the hell am I going to do this? What the hell am I going to be able to do? So the fear is very understandable. You know, it's not right. I'm not here to moralize.
No,
to say
I
it's
agree
right
with you.
or wrong,
This fear is happening in the music industry. It's happening in the film industry and the fashion industry everywhere. Everyone is afraid that if they walk out, that they lose an opportunity.
If they step wrong.
If they step wrong or walk away, that they will lose on opportunities for their business. So everybody's swallowing their pride. That's not how we should do business.
And not just swallowing their pride. It's the fact that you have to, and you mentioned that there's complaints that have been shared with, I did some with me as well personally. Like we have had people reach out to us and say, yo, like there's so much stuff that we are not okay with that we would like to criticize and talk about. And it comes in different ways, but we are scared. And that's the word that's actually used. We are scared. We are worried. We don't want to bite the hand that feeds us. And the fact that you're looking,
is it feeding though?
That's what I'm saying. The fact that you're looking at it that way, I think shows me that's an unhealthy relationship. Right?
100% I agree.
I'm not supposed to look at you as the hand that feeds me. No, I'm supposed to look at you as the hand that pulls me up.
Yes.
I'm supposed to
you guide me.
That guides me, that leads the way, that actually shines a light on what I can do and what I can't do. Not what I can, but what I should be doing better and how I can improve and how I can grow and how I can actually get an audience. But from a lot of the discussions that we just keep hearing again and again and again, that's not what's currently happening.
I agree 100% with everything you said.
So
I'll keep it out there. I am more than ready to launch a brand and to follow your guideline. And in a year, every quarter, we'll have a sit down on the podcast and we'll discuss sales. We'll discuss marketing. We'll be very transparent with the whole community that we have. This is how far I'm willing to go. I'm not gonna hide information, because if we fuck up, I want everyone else to see us fucking up. If we make a bad step, I want everyone to see us making a bad step. If we make a good step, I want people to see it. So you don't get all the blame. So if something is our fault, I want people to see it. If it's something that's your fault, I want people to also see it. And if you do a good job, I want people to see it. If we do a good job, I want people to see it. So my money is ready whenever you're ready. You just name the date and time. I'm ready to go, because I'm not going to keep complaining about this. I'm going to tell you, I'm putting my money up. What more do you want? My money is ready just to follow you. You just name the date and time, and I'm right there. Now, other things. The people.
Can I suggest a name for the?
No, don't.
Okay. It's a good one.
So we can discuss it. No, don't. I should get like, don't.
Okay.
Keep it in. Serious. No. All right, let's get to people's thoughts, right?
I have a name suggestion.
What did I just say?
Don't. So Malik, we'll come back.
It's very stupid, but I'll save it for after the podcast.
All right. So I'll get to people's thoughts and feelings, right?
Mm.
Oh man, the boys are messaging like crazy.
The boys.
Them boys. All right. So I asked thoughts on Riyadh Fashion Week.
Rants at pastorkabsa.com.
Yes. Some of these are rants. Some of these are... Let's go to Instagram and we'll throw an email in between. The subpar designs, there were only a few innovative pieces, not collections. So much to say. I don't know who directed the whole show, but meh. I am done now.
Okay, let's go back. Keep in mind, we weren't there.
Yes.
So whatever we saw was what was shared on socials.
On live stream.
And this is what people came and told us specifically.
This is people replying to our post, giving us their thoughts.
Exactly.
We're not mentioning names. We're not going to reveal identities.
Subpar designs.
Subpar designs. There were only a few innovation pieces in collections. So much to say. I don't know who directed the whole show, but meh. I am done now.
Okay.
The fashion was mid. Okay.
Is mid better than meh? I'm not sure. Okay.
They're around the same.
Okay.
Cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation.
We'll get to that.
I'm interested.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I didn't even talk about the models yet.
Tell me more.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
It was actually far better than I expected.
Okay, that's a good.
You must have had a low bar.
What did you expect? That should have been the response here. Like, what exactly did you expect?
Turk should have been on the catwalk. He was.
Yeah, you missed him. He's all out there.
So someone said not the time. A lot of people said not the time.
Which I fully understand and see the point of view. Like, there's a lot of things happening in the world right now. It's people are not there.
Okay.
You know?
You want to give me my point of view on this?
Yeah.
I agree that a lot of things is not the time, but it doesn't come at the cost of the economy. I don't put the economy behind everything else.
Fair. I see that.
We had COVID. We went up to 15%. We all lost our shit. Mm-hmm. What more do you guys want to go up to? We're not going to be able to survive. Not at the cost of the economy. If something could be canceled, because I do not know. It could be they couldn't cancel. It could be the Fashion Commission would have lost a lot of money if they didn't do this.
That's a point of view that I would definitely respect.
Because at the same time, I don't think they were very loud about it. Or they did a very bad job of being very loud about it. I'm not really sure.
We go back to number one and when he was talking about marketing, you know. How did you feel like the marketing was? No, you saw the ads though. There were ads, you know. You saw ads on the streets. You saw it was all over social media. Like, again, it's not my place to come and tell somebody or hey,
if
do
you
this.
should or didn't.
Yeah, it's your thing at the end of the day. You have your own reasons.
Allow me on the ad and paint you perspective of a person who is not in the fashion industry. The only reason I know of Riyadh Fashion Week is A, because Turks went.
Okay.
And B, the attractive women I follow on social media to hurt myself also posted about it.
So again, it was there.
I thank you for your honesty.
Okay.
I am anything but honest.
So it was there. It was on social media. You couldn't miss it.
All right,
that's
next.
the point.
ما لي خلق محاكم.
Okay. ولا حنا والله. الصراحة.
That's why I'm not on this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't have identity.
Yes, you don't exist. Loved some and laughed at many.
Loved some and laughed at many. So that's a 40-60 here? Is that a 30-70? I'm not sure.
Oh my God, yay. I have so much to say, starting with the setup. Ugh. The music.
Did you actually say ugh?
No, it gave like, a green emoji. I just gave you the from my side.
Do that again.
The music, the crappy models.
Shuf, I personally.
Champs, can I read these?
Okay, go on.
It's so frustrating how bad the outfits are. Even my sister's boutique has better designs. I've seen your sister's boutique. Thumbs up.
Okay.
It was nice, but the models don't know how to model. Oh, the models were awful.
Okay. What does that mean? You don't know how to model?
Have you seen the models?
Not really.
You didn't?
Yeah,
You didn't see the whites?
I saw so much whites. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Tayyib.
You didn't see the no rhythm?
Oh, there was lack of rhythm.
There was
man.
lack of rhythm.
Okay.
Anyway, all the stories I watch of different shows felt like one show. Where's the creativity? That's actually a good point. A lot of people pointing out to me. Like, we don't know which one, day one, day two. It's all the same set.
So yeah, so one of the things I heard, I think again, it's the space that they used is interesting. Okay,
Yes.
it's an interesting space. I like personally the space that space within.
Yeah, but we're
CAF
talking
is
about it as
nice.
a fashion show.
Yeah, but was it the right place for this? I don't think so. Honestly, it was circular. People told me it felt like a little bit cramped. Like out of everything is almost at the same space. You know,
Bro, I'm sorry. It wasn't a fashion show.
Mm.
It felt. Do you remember when they used to do women only fashion shows here?
yes,
Do you remember that?
yes.
Remember Stalahat or somewhere or Salat Afrah or something?
I used to drop my mom off.
Okay. You remember that, right?
Yes.
And it was the same thing. It was like one setting and just different brands going in circles.
مزرعة يبعدوا.
Exactly what I mean?
وجلابيات.
Yes.
That's literally it. Okay.
This is no different.
Yeah.
This is like, yo, what's the bare minimum? Okay, one place.
But-
Riyadh Fashion Week!
no, one of the criticisms I heard, and again, you can't tell because I was there, and the fact that it was in a circle, right? So it's not like there's a runway. It's just like there's just circle chasing your tail.
It was nice, but okay, we already said that. Le Baguette's dressing, nope.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. We laughed so hard at that.
That was a great one.
That was a great one.
Much
It's almost
appreciated.
like I wrote it.
Exactly.
Oh, actually, then I
The
did.
boys thought actually he wrote it. We can't say it on the podcast. We can give it.
Thanks for sharing, though.
But thank you. We love
Yeah.
that one. Unnecessary, out of touch, not the right time. Tasteless, European men modeling thobes.
Why? Really?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
European men modeling
Le Mans.
thobes?
That's what I'm
Actually, we
talking
don't have a local model industry here. We don't have local Saudi models.
We'll get to that.
Bro, I know a bunch. I'll send them your way. What the
Thank
hell?
you. From an outsider, what's the Riyadh in Riyadh Fashion Week?
The fact that
We are located.
this is
Location.
Riyadh. Exactly.
Location.
No, that's actually wait. Let's stop there for a second. That's actually a really good point.
Question.
It's not really a good point, bro. Paris Fashion Week is not about Paris.
Yeah.
Fair, fine. But then again, Paris is known globally as the
Fashion
home
capital.
of fashion. Exactly. So if we're talking about the Riyadh Fashion Week, I feel like, I don't know, the way I'm reading this,
Look,
it needs to have more Saudi in it.
What's
No.
their Seddu?
no. Okay, stop.
Was there enough?
I agree that what's the Riyadh in it. I think that if we want to do an international fashion week where the world comes to it, let me do your job for you, sir. Okay? We need to have an offering that people say, yo, there's something happening over there that's different.
Exactly.
And we want to be a part of it.
And what's the different part of it?
I think there's not enough Saudis in the fashion commission to actually give them that thought.
So, okay.
Or enough Saudis who are decision makers in the fashion commission to give them that thought.
So what we're looking here for is basically that element of actual authentic culture.
It could be that, it could be whatever, but it has to have a different offering that tells people, yo, I want to be there for that. It could be a regular fashion show, but then there's that one day that you do that one event that everyone's like, oh my God, what is that? فهمت كيف؟
No, yeah. I see what you're saying. And I know حتى يعني recently I went to this MOC show some time ago. I forgot to talk about it, which was basically about Yemen and Saudi. It was called, I think, Common Ground. So it's basically showing the relation between two cultures. And one of the elements they had in the show was, the dresses that they have down south, the flower dresses that the women. And I'm looking at it. I remember seeing wow, we really do have our own way of doing things, right? Like there really is that pure Saudi essence of fashion that's very traditional, that you don't really see represented modernly nowadays. So that could be one other thing of adding to it.
Okay, next one. Either that or super basic that everyone else is doing. Not a single thing made me go, yes. Adnan and Yusuf had really good pieces. I'm not into women fashion, but everyone that showed like, yo, this is like some of the classiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Next. طقطقة عادية ما فيها شيء لا تعطونهم وجه. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah. So,
We
someone,
appreciate the
a friend
vote of
of ours
confidence.
said fruit.
Okay.
I gotta show you the picture.
Okay.
Okay, it was the Labashkari girl.
Okay.
The what?
Labashkari.
Yeah, it wasn't, but
Okay.
that's what it looked like.
Fakah.
Yes, there was a bowl on her head. Here it is. Here, look at number
Oh,
one.
really?
I mean, that looks.
That's quite actually.
The Labashkari girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that looks refreshing.
Chiquita bananas come to mind.
Ugh.
Our good friend said, how many hours you got for a rant? Look, I was going to reply to you, but I don't want you to be involved in this because I know they're assholes. So, me and you will talk.
That's at past the Kabsa.
Yes.
Rants at past
Did you
the
guys
Kabsa.
come to the show? Nope. We just explained why. It should have been canceled to respect and stand in solidarity with Palestine. That's one opinion.
That's the sentiment.
Yeah, cool to see local designers, but it was all white models. What happened to Arabs and Saudis? Usual fashion weeks have buyers, empower brands, but the business aspect was missing.
Ooh, really?
This was the part I want to get to.
So wait. So there's no buying going on? I'm sure there was at some level. It wasn't there. That's what I heard. Again,
You heard.
yeah.
It was basically for influencers. Even if you're in the industry, it was almost impossible to go. Yes.
That is even worse.
It was an influencer fest.
No, but that's even no. But the first
Shamsi,
part,
we know people may يستاهلون to go there.
I don't.
that
Disagree.
were there.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that.
Like I said, the pretty women I follow on social media to hurt myself.
No, but again, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as someone who is part of the fashion industry, I should be at the first line of people that you're letting in, right?
Mhm.
I should be like, because if anything, this is an opportunity for me to come and learn. This is an opportunity for me to come and network. Okay, this is an opportunity for me to come and actually get inspired. So,
A friend of the podcast that was part of the first one last year
Mhm.
didn't even get their invitation.
Wait, there was one last year. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Marketing.
That's honestly that's super disappointing. That really is super disappointing.
They definitely didn't read the damn room.
Okay, I feel you, homie. I feel you.
Oh, there's still more. My bad. I thought we okay. Zero identity, and I'm Saudi. Hold
Zero
on.
identity
Hold on,
as
hold on.
in
All right. Had no idea it happened. I'm not a fan of Saudi Arabia having a ministry of fashion at all. Leave it to the West, please. And I'm Saudi. I don't agree with you.
it's
on
not
that one.
it's not a ministry of fashion.
Yeah, it's not. It's a fashion commission.
Okay,
Yeah.
and if anything, I feel like the criticism here is just looking at the direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zero identity, great gowns, beautiful gowns. I agree with that one.
Okay.
An absolute shit show. Give me the ick. Oof.
Oof, an absolute shit show.
Yes.
Yikes. Is that a capital ick?
Muna Shibble. I think that's the one that I think we forgot to mention. Everyone said she was amazing. Everyone gave her a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I'll see ya. No comment. Sure. Okay. Thank you for reaching out.
Thanks. Wow.
Oh, thank you for saying no comment.
Insightful.
تكفى. This is in Arabic. إعلاميا كان كتغطية والحملة التسويقية بالإضافة لجودة المحتوى البصري جدا سيء. You just said جدا سيء.
Again. إعلاميا كان.
كتغطية والحملة التسويقية جدا سيء.
the marketing.
The
was
marketing
bad.
that we talked
Okay.
about.
Yeah.
Social media, bad.
For a high fashion event, it's an extremely bad taste given the war. Wasn't as fruitful as the dress.
Oh wow, the dress is really making an impact.
Yeah,
Here.
trash. How come actual buyers from actual stores in Saudi were not invited? Like, what's the point of a fashion week if not for buyers to attend shows and buy?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we
like
know,
this is
Yeah,
weird. to me,
I am the Rasasi of the group. So explain to me, what is the purpose of having a fashion week, Aslan?
So okay,
The purpose. Look, I don't want to discuss this. Do you know why?
Why?
There's someone I'm bringing on the podcast that we're gonna have this conversation with, and we're gonna talk about the whole thing A to Z.
خفايف عطني خفايف.
Trust me, I would love for everyone to hear it for the first time. Okay, but basically, you're showing out fashion, you're selling fashion at the same time.
and
So-
it's an opportunity for you to bring different designers in one
Plus.
place.
Yes, it's always plus.
It's like a networking event, bro.
Yeah.
It's like an industry event. It's basically an industry event, but the only reason you know about it is because you're interested to know what big designers are doing.
So in a regular fashion week, I would have bought the fruit dress, but I cannot buy the fruit
No,
dress.
it's not. It's buyers, not you going buying a piece. It's
So
stores,
basically stores.
department stores.
So how does for example Harvey Nichols decide what to stock?
Okay.
Okay, they go to different fashion weeks across the world and they see what different brands are doing, and they have fashion buyers.
Give me your catalog. I want these 6 pieces. I'll give you a rack, whatever. So on.
And that's done by buyers who understand the market and aware what people are into, and they purchase, and that's how it goes.
Like I said, same thobe, 3 years.
Yes. Anyway, Souk Khadar.
Okay,
Bro, there's a lot of thoughts. I want to go through them.
Souk Fakha.
I just saw some more videos. Why was it all white people? Not saying this because I'm salty. What did you say? Oh, right, my bad. Brought in white models to model outfits made for Arabs and failed to give a platform for Arab models. If they don't have a place in New York fashion show, London fashion show, France fashion show, Paris, why not here?
Why not here? We're talking about the Arab designers, the models.
Yes.
And if they don't have a place there, why are they here?
Yeah, Fahi, if there's no place for Arab models here, where are they going to have?
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it in the terms of why you have white models here.
Oh, no, it's obvious. I think telling by this fashion week that the fashion commission doesn't believe in local talent. I'm sure that Barack has been here for a year and a half, I'm sure that he would have thought he's going to do a fashion week and that he needed to help out models. And if they think that no Saudi models want to attend or to actually participate, oh yeah, there's a list of them in our DMs right now, and I'm gonna get to one of them right now. Again, this is the third person right now that talks about not being able to make it, and he's a model. All right, literally didn't bother including any Arab models other than 1 or 2 out of like 50. Actually, it was 2.
Okay, I'm sure there's more than 50.
Lomar show, enough said. We already talked about that. I'm sad it happened now. I'm really sad. You don't ever let French people design thobes. That is insulting. It's white people cosplaying, part 1. Okay, there's another part to this. Oof. As Saudis, the Europeans trying to elevate our traditional clothing. Fuck that.
Indeed, I agree with that.
Where is it? At least we can see. Where is it, bro? This is all over the place. At least we can see. This is why I say send an email.
Yeah, so you can collect your thoughts coherently.
At least we can see that everyone designed the same stuff with the same cuts and patterns. They must have all used the same template. That I agree. I agree. I worked on my fucking ass off. Oh, this one. I worked my fucking ass off for 3 years as a Saudi model, and they brought models from outside.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest ones that would hurt for me as somebody who's involved in the industry. Like, I can't even get my people represented.
Yes.
Like, I at least give them the press, At least let them be seen wearing these pieces so people can say, hey, who's that?
If they agree to the brand, you can be our model. I'll happily bring you on board. I know you're not going to like it, but
this is look at us being inclusive.
The fashion we already said that. Okay, yeah. Oof. I'm really trying to make sure that there's a lot of awful ones I don't want to talk about. The lack of Saudi or even Arab models walking the runway. I agree. I thought it was a weak representation of Saudi ingenuity and creativity. I agree.
Oof.
I felt it was disconnected. I agree. I wish it's something we've never seen before. Looks like a copy paste of a trend. Amazing, and hope it becomes the largest one on earth, but now no need for all of that. Obviously you didn't see it. Wasn't the right time. Absolutely tasteless of them not to postpone or cancel. عيب عليهم. Cool concept, messy execution. Absolutely unnecessary and tone deaf.
I mean, there's a lot of repeated comments here, and people have the same sentiments. There's a lack of originality in terms of having Arab designers being represented. There's a lack of Arab models themselves being represented.
Shamsi, you're repeating the same thing that you said like 20 minutes ago. It was very disappointing for them to whitewash Saudi. What happened to the local models? All you see are European copies, and don't get me started on the placement of designs and people. Like, the entire thing was very disappointing. The entire point is to showcase a Saudi talent and design, but there was just 3 Saudi models, the rest from abroad. This is the people speaking. This is not me. This is them. This is their thoughts. People are seeing what we're seeing. We're not making things up. We're not making anything up. This is exactly the facts of what's happening. Hold on, let me get to there's a couple of emails, but I don't read. Where is it?
No, but for me, it's the fact that everybody's sharing the same thoughts is tells you that there is consensus.
Dear Pastor Kabsa, thank you for providing the space for us to rant. Now to proceed. By the way, I deleted a lot of the emails. I'm not gonna read those.
Y'all are nasty.
Marla, yeah, no, that's not what we want, bro. Y'all need to get better. Seek help.
Seek more help.
Okay. We have no real critics. The runway design could put some effort to create a better concept. It looks like just put some mountain here and there.
With some mountain.
The guest list quantity over quality. That's a fact. And regardless of who pretends to be Anna Wintour. All right, yo. I just want to know who are the responsible for choosing the brands and the guest list. Abib كلمة راس. And there are many brands, but I will withhold them for political reasons.
Wow. Okay.
كلمة
راس هذه
Yeah.
بيك الزاوية لو سمحت.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yes. Well, I guess everyone sees it for what it is. I mean, look, when you want to do an event, don't be angry when people point the finger when we see the actual facts in front of us. I honestly did not believe that we're going to need so many models to come from abroad. And also, I really have a question of wondering who are the consultants for the Fashion Commission? How much are they getting paid? I know it's none of my business, but I really believe that a lot of money is going abroad to people who do not deserve it in any way, shape, or form. Because if this is the result of things that we're getting, then these people are trash. And we need to get better people.
I agree. Honestly.
And listen, if we're bringing people just to
agree.
talk to consultants, I think we can hire Saudis. We don't need foreign people to come talk to all the foreign people. They're consultants. They're not scary.
No, and شوف, I understand sometimes you look for some niche expert advice in certain areas that maybe we don't have as much. Fair.
He's the niche expert.
No, but what I'm saying is
He is.
what I'm saying is you look at. I'm looking at everything that the comments that we just
Yeah.
got, and what are people saying? People saying, "Hey, we don't see ourselves in this." This is really what they're saying. Whether it's the designers, whether it's the models, whether
It's
it's
disconnected.
yeah, whether it's the timing. You know, people are just. This is supposed to be a celebration, and I don't feel like generally the public reacted in that way.
No, I think I always have to choose my words carefully because sometimes I get out of hand. And I don't want this to be an attack on anyone and any of them. I just want to make sure they're doing a good job. And I don't see it. And people are complaining. So rather than be part of the people who complain, I'm willing to put in my money to come and see the whole work for myself. Hey,
Skin in the game.
if you're good, if you say you're good, if you stand by the annual report that you put out, if you stand by your KPIs, if everything you do you think is good, let us in.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm coming in with my own money, willing to spend.
That's exactly.
Let's see what you could do. And if I drop the ball, I'll be more than happy to say I dropped the ball. But I guarantee you I don't drop balls. I'm super competitive, bro. Trust me. I've been looking at 1886. I have no idea why am I looking at 1886. I really have no idea what's the identity of 1886. I don't know what's the concept of 1886. I don't know what's the value of 1886. I don't know nothing about 1886. It looks like a Zara. Sometimes it looks like H&M. Sometimes it looks like a collection of clothing. That wasn't a fashion show from 1886. There was a collection of clothes out of a closet and people walked in it. That's what it was. There was nothing special. So cool. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. That's fine. But if you want to champion it,
It's a different word.
that's a different word. That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody who was involved. We appreciate you.
Thank you for sharing your rants
Exactly. Thank you for being involved in
and
it.
your thoughts and feelings.
So people don't think that we're petty. We're not being petty.
Once again, rants at Past the Kepsa.
Rants at Past the
is still
Kepsa.
up.
Still up.
You know, feel free to share other rants.
Yeah, thank Berber for that.
Exactly. Whatever you feel like, go on. Rant away.
Anyway, this is going to be a long episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we still have more. Yes.
Oh, yeah, we still have. Now we got rid.
On to lighter things.
No, don't say that. So we got rid of the whole distraction that happened last week, which was the Riyadh Fashion Week. And now let's go into other things. So, update on Palestine. Allah yarhamhum.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
الله
anymore.
يخفف عن أهاليهم الله يصبرهم الله.
So I want to take a different direction this because I look, we are really trying our best to make these episodes very light to give you all a distraction away from it. We don't want you to forget it. This is why we mentioned Palestine at the end. You should not forget it. But everybody deserves a little bit of a distraction. But not like the Riyadh Fashion Week distraction. That was awful. We're talking about all the distractions. So let's give an update what's going on. So yesterday there was a grand invasion. A mini grand invasion. It wasn't mini in any shape or
A
form.
rolling start, as they call it.
It wasn't a rolling
Like
start.
we said yesterday, we talked about Friday,
Thursday. Yeah, Friday, my bad. Yes, Friday.
27th of October.
All right. All the information is not out yet. We don't have the real reports. Everyone knows that Israel is going to be lying and the United States is going to be lying. So we're never going to believe their facts.
Which we've already started seeing.
No, it's been like that for a while. So it's nothing new. So
Prior to the invasion, they cut off all electricity. And,
yeah, I'm not going at the invasion
Yeah.
yet. I'm trying to go from before it. Okay, what happened in the last week since we talked, right? They hit more hospitals as usual. They're still threatening other hospitals. Nothing has changed when it comes from the Israeli side. They've been postponing the ground invasion for so long because they're having problems internally. And that is the part that Israel is afraid for people to know. Internally, there's a conflict between Israel and the US on the direction of where to go.
Okay.
Okay. Is that a car? That was a loud ass car. Anyway, so US sent a 3-star general. Okay. And not
Yeah.
any 3-star general.
Yeah.
Okay. This star general is the guy that was responsible for the whole Fallujah combat.
Which if listeners or watchers you're not familiar with, which was one of the bloodiest and most brutal battles of the Iraq War, which was a very bloody and brutal war.
Exactly.
Brutal war.
They sent him. My man just came back and he was like, let me be very clear. All these decisions on this war is going to be made by Israel.
ما لهم دخل.
أيوة. The responsibility is going to be on Israel and everything's going to be on Israel. They have all the choices. They're going to make their choices and whatever they make, it's on them.
So I am not responsible for this.
I don't want to be
Yes.
involved in this.
Your country, your decision.
There's rumors of Obama's ex-staff talking to Biden's staff, telling them, yo, what the fuck are you doing? This is not how you should be running it.
Oh, wait. So the Obama team knows how to run a war? That's a joke, bro.
Bro, all of them are jokes.
Bro, no, that's
There are
hilarious.
many reports coming out of the political and working equivalent of a civil war in the State Department. Like people within the Biden administration are like, yo, what the hell are you
They're
guys
actually
doing?
fighting over this.
Okay. No, okay.
Yeah, there's something called in the State Department called the descent cable.
Mhm.
The descent cable is basically an official channel that the employees in the State Department can use to basically launch an official complaint and disagreement on the state of the American foreign policy. Like this is as hard a disagreement as you can without basically committing treason against the state.
Okay.
And that this is happening within the Biden administration tells you a lot. Like, yo, they are not agreeing on this.
So the pro-Zionist, we are forever Israel people are fighting against with who human rights are so important. We need to kill people.
The fact of the matter is, like, the Biden administration is trying to, how can I say?
They're trying to win an election.
Yeah, they're trying to repair whatever legitimacy they have with their used to be their one of their more reliable voting blocks, aka the Arab and Muslim population. Like they've lost that block and they realize, oh shit, we kind of screwed up on that, and they're trying to patch things up. They're not being successful.
Didn't I get patched? Ever since Biden came in, he dropped the ball.
Well, see, if there's one element of U.S. foreign policy that's been kind of consistent over the past 60, 70 years, is like, hey, we really like Israel and we're going to let them do whatever the hell they want.
Oh yeah, they said no red line to what Israel can do.
Yeah, so this is post Eisenhower, I believe. This started from the Kennedy, times. So nonetheless, that is one of the rock solid facts of U.S. foreign policy. Now, contrast that with the freedom fighters, the champions of democracy, the champions of human rights, the people that actually told you, hey, we need to bomb Libya, save it. Contrast to that, and that's the Obama team. Now, if you're telling me that these people are fighting over who gets to control policy, I don't see that end up anywhere positive.
No, all they want. Look, I can tell you specifically what America wants. America wants to go in, give me the guidelines. What are you going to war for? What are you going to achieve? What are your missions? And when do we know that the mission is complete? Just be very clear. Tell us what you're going to do.
Vibes.
It's funny to me that the Americans have started thinking this way, because guess what happened the last few wars America went into?
No thoughts.
Okay.
Because this is a war that, look, as much as Biden comes out and says, oh, we have their back, we're always, no, America doesn't want us.
No, because this can't be another Afghanistan. This can't.
No,
be
this is
another,
gonna be worse than that.
That's what I'm saying. It
much,
can't
much
be
worse.
another Afghanistan in terms of, or Iraq in terms of, you're coming in with a certain stated agenda, and then you decide halfway through you forget what your agenda is, and you realize whatever you want to achieve is unachievable.
Yeah.
Because the cost of what the Israelis want, honestly, I don't know what it is their final goal is. Is it getting rid of Hamas? Is it getting rid of Palestinians out of Gaza? It seems to be both.
No. See, you cannot get Palestinians out of Gaza because the Arab world came out and they were very blunt.
But that's what I'm saying.
Saudi even talked to the US, like, I think 2 days ago, and they told them, listen, this is a line that you know is going to cross.
And
All you can do is look, if Israel really wanted to end this, right, there are ways to end this. but they don't want to end this.
Bro, if the Israelis really wanted to de-escalate the region, they could have done that a long time ago. But government policy, efficient government policy for the past 20 years has basically been about, you know what? This is the status quo. We're going to keep inching forward until there is no historical Palestine left.
The problem here is that the stated goal of the Likud government was...
Israeli government.
The Likud government. The Israeli government has multiple parts, but the
Likud party
of Benjamin Netanyahu, which is allying with the far right in Israel, they had a stated policy of we will empower Hamas or legitimize Hamas because that will, in their view, undermine the Palestinian cause as a whole.
Peace process,
etc. Because for them, by having Hamas on board and being popular and powerful in Gaza, with their charter that calls for the destruction of Israel, like, hey, we can't go peace. These people want to destroy us.
And let's not forget the reason that Hamas is in power is the fact that they decided to allow Palestinian elections in 2006 and the people of Gaza chose Hamas. At the end of the day, isn't that what you were about? Democracy and championing human determination? To
paraphrase, I think the UN General Secretary said this didn't happen in a vacuum.
Exactly.
The idea that you are telling the Israelis, those chickens came home to us like, oh, how dare you? This is anti-Semitic. We are fighting barbarians, human animals, war, darkness, light, etc.
Yeah, that's not working.
And the irony,
bro, the funny one was when they're like, oh, we found this paper with the Hamas.
It has Al-Qaeda written on it.
Yes, and what did it say? It says, oh, how to make a chemical weapon. Bro, they don't have cement. They don't have cement, bro.
How to make a chemical
weapon.
They
have no beaker, son. What are you talking about?
روح اشتري واحد ديتول. حط مويه حارة.
خذ for 30 seconds aluminium.
استغفر الله العظيم. No, they're so disempowered.
No, what they're trying to do, they're trying to tell the Western world, oh, these guys are the new ISIS. They're the new
it's not working.
Al-Qaeda. Yeah, no, this is what they want to do. We're not saying it's working. This is the first time Israel fails on social media.
Yeah, I have a specific point I want to get to, but
we'll get to that.
And not just that.
Let me finish my point, please. So, sorry, say it. Every time you cut me off, I lose my point.
And not just on social media. You're looking at the videos that you guys have just been showing me. We're talking about some of the biggest protests that the world has seen in the past 20 years. You just showed me a video of London that was terrifying in scale. Same thing in Istanbul. I was watching a video in New York as well. Biggest
Grand Central Station?
Biggest civil disobedience act in the past 20 years in New York.
Yeah. And it was by Jewish people.
It was by Jewish people standing up for Palestine, for Gaza.
Look, I've talked about this off the podcast. I never want to bring you here, but I'll be very honest. The only people that are going to stop the war is Americans.
Yeah.
That's it. No one's going to stop the war.
Come get your boy.
Yeah, that's it. Literally. You're not fighting Israel. You're fighting the US. That's what you do.
Yeah, شوف, at the end of the day, yes, and public opinion, and I don't know what public opinion is like now in the US, but I do feel like
the CNN changed its tone. They
started changing their tone.
The last 2-3 days they've been very honest about. I'm not saying very honest, but they're playing with words, but they're kind of on brand with what's going on.
No, but at the same time, that's the thing. How, like, we've seen public protests over the Iraq war. That didn't change anything. We've seen public protests over the multiple.
No. We didn't see anything like this.
No. But what I'm saying is,
because keep in mind, this is a country
that was off limits.
Yeah. No. This is I'm talking about Israel. It's fighting against fucking not an army.
Bro, the fact that we're calling this the fact that we're calling this a war. This is not. You cannot have a war when you have two opponents that are not equal. You cannot have a war when you have an opponent that doesn't even have an army.
This is genocide.
Okay. It's ethnic cleansing. It's genocide. It is both of those things. It is colonialism writ large. Okay. It is the fact that you're seeing the US and you're seeing Europe and you're seeing the UK supporting Israel. This is the white mentality. They think of you as less. This is why they call you animals.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this and we've joked about this. We've joked about this so much for so long, and I actually say this. Maybe you guys think we're not joking.
Yeah,
we're really not joking, yo. Like, this shit that we joke about is real, and you know me, bro. Like, I've been keeping my tongue because
this is the thing.
Because it hurts, man. It just hurts to watch.
Look,
bro.
Everybody's hurting, right? Everyone is talking about boycotting. People are talking about, yo, go cut oil.
That didn't work.
Go do all that. Yeah, all that doesn't really work, bro.
Yeah, it's not the 8th century. My
Yeah,
friend.
exactly. It's not back in the day. Mughata is not gonna hurt anybody. All right. Obviously, yo, don't go to Starbucks. Don't go to McDonald's. No, you're only hurting your economy. You're not hurting Starbucks and fucking McDonald's. All right. And if you're hurting McDonald's, they'll just do a 50% fucking sale and make the money back up. So this whole bullshit that we used to do back in the day is not working. Keep that shit for Kuwait. Kuwait is happy with that. They want to do that. Keep it with there.
No.
Because the people that we kicked out, they're all over there. So let them do their fun over there. Don't bring shit to us. And also, I want look, Saudis, I need you to understand. Saudi first. Don't forget that. Do not put your guard down because someone else is hurting. That's not how this works. We are in a different world, and there's different ways to enter this world and to how to get into a battle and how to get out of it. For so fucking long, we were sleeping. We slept. Not Saudis. Everybody fucking slept rather than helping out their economies and building the infrastructures. Now we're all awake. So shut the fuck up and wake up and join fucking hands. This bullshit that you think you're gonna cut off and do all this bullshit is gonna save somebody, it's not gonna save nobody.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt the whole fucking region. We're all gonna go fucking backwards and we're all gonna be fucking fighting each other. You wanna clean this region up? Get fucking Iran out of the picture. Get fucking Hezbollah out of the picture. That's who the fuck you need to get the fuck out, and get Hamas out of the fucking picture. And then we can deal with Palestine straightforward. And then we can deal with the whole region straightforward. Iran and fucking Hezbollah are running around saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Motherfuckers, you set up Hamas for failure. You told them go in. That's what the fuck you did. You told them go in. And what did you do? You did the thing that you always fucking do, which is betray. That's who the fuck you are. You betray everybody. That's been your go-to. That's what your reputation is. You've been doing it since the beginning of fucking time. That's who you are. And you just set them up to die. You did what? Oh, Hezbollah every day, he's bombing the fucking border with Israel. Motherfucker, took you 1 week to take down one base. Not even a base, it was a fucking tower. You couldn't even get that shit down. And then you come out and say, oh, we want the Arab world, we want the Muslim. No, fuck you. You got missiles? You and the other bitch in Iran? How about you walk in? Show us your fucking powers then. Rather than fucking running around and fucking talking shit saying they pressed the fucking button. Motherfucker, you got power, go fucking show it. Rather than ruining this fucking region with the fucking Houthis in one fucking corner and dumbasses in Iraq and morons in fucking Lebanon and now dumbasses in fucking Palestine, funding them weapons and shit. Fuck you. You're the one who should go. You're the one who should be responsible for this shit. You don't want fucking peace, because if peace happens, there's no value for Iran, there's no value for Hamas, there's no value for Hezbollah. All of you become fucking pointless. And what the fuck you motherfuckers are doing? You're playing with all of our lives so you can fucking exist. No, fuck you. I'm not even looking at the fucking Jews. I'm not even looking at fucking Israel. I'm looking at you. Because you've been the problem for the last 20 fucking years. It hasn't been fucking Israel. It was you. You've been the problem in the fucking region. But everyone wants to go point a finger and say, let's go stand, let's go cut off. No, let those motherfuckers who back them up get up and fucking stand with them. We're waiting to see. Didn't you say you're a fucking superpower? Didn't Hezbollah come out and say, for 20 fucking years we've been planning to kill them? Did you see all that shit? Where the fuck are you? Over 20,000 people are dying. 20,000 people are fucking dying. And none of you motherfuckers doing jack shit. None of you. Absolutely none of you. And you're talking about, oh, governments should do this, governments should do that, governments should do this, governments should say that. That's what the fuck is wrong with all of you. You're not united. You were never united. And now you want to complain about being united? When things were calm, when you had the chance to be united, you decided not to be united. That was your choice. You wanted to come and pick at everybody. You picked at Saudi when we got everything thrown at us. When Houthis hit the fucking oil fields, what the fuck did y'all do? Y'all celebrated. And now you come and say, yo, Saudi, go do this, go do that. Go help us because we're in shit. No, quit that bullshit. Fix your shit. Fix your place. Fix your thought. You want to be united? You want to be able to stand up and be a superpower? Then we have to be united. Until that day, I don't want to hear a single fucking word from any of you losers. Because none of you know what the fuck is going on. All of you running your mouth. When there's a tragedy, you want things to go happen while you're sitting there as keyboard fucking warriors, not doing shit. I see my boys who are Palestinian Americans trying to be over there talking about, yo, let's go save Palestine. Where the fuck are you? You're not there. You were never there. You've been 40 years in the States. So stop coming to me telling us what the fuck we're supposed to do as a country. No, go fix your shit. Then come back to us. We put guidelines. We help. Saudi has helped every single Arab country with its eyes closed. And none of you... Did you get a thank you? Did you get a thank you?
We don't need one.
I'm not waiting for one.
Did you get one?
No.
Did you get one?
I'm not waiting for one.
Did you get one?
Nope.
Did you get appreciated?
No.
Did you get respected? Nah. We got a bunch of bullshit. But not all of you want to be in my fucking DMs. You want to be in our comments talking about what Saudi should do. You're idiots. You're morons. That's exactly who you are. And you shouldn't even fucking be speaking. You should not even have an internet. We're out.